Kane, it's 1-0. We're fucking down. 13th in the championship. The takeover happened as I said it would. People will be. Oh, when have we got Leeds? Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show, and it's time for your Cardiff versus Leeds watch along. I hope you are all doing well. I'm just going to turn my headphones down because I have just got Leicester versus Coventry on here, and I was watching a bit of Chelsea and Fulham as well. Hope you're all well. Please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course hit that notification bell. If you can't see the lineup in full, do you know what I've just realised? I've got the lineups the wrong bloody way round. Oh my God, what an idiot. I've got us as the home team when we're not. So just bear with us 1 minute while I just get that changed, and then we'll go through them. I wish we were playing home. It'd mean we'd win because we're good at home. I'm a little bit nervous about the fixture. Do I think we'll win though? Yes, I do. I'm not going to lie to you. I do think we'll win. It's the same lineup. Well, it's not. Bar Meslier is the only change, obviously. To be honest, it's what I'd pre-prepared, so I was quite happy that I didn't have to change it and just quickly stuck the Cardiff lineup in there as well. But Meslier returns and he's back in goal, as a lot of us expected, if we're being totally honest. You could tell that from the way Daniel Farke spoke in his presser when he spoke about, saying, oh, thank God Mellier's back. So that was clear he was going to come back into the fray. Gray starts at right back, centre-back partnership of Rodon and Ampadu. Firpo left back, which I'm okay with. I thought Firpo deserves to keep his spot based on his 2 assists last time in the league. Gruyev comes into midfield with Kamara, as you would expect, because Gruyev is that 6 like Ampadu, and Kamara can play a little bit higher up, potentially more than likely on the left-hand side, which might change actually because Gruyev is left-footed and likes to play on that side a little bit more. But it's good to see Gruyev get some minutes and a start. Kamara, then we've got Somerville, Rutter and James behind Patrick Bamford, which I'm very, very happy about. Good thing to note here by Matt. It's quite interesting that because Cooper hasn't even made the bench, he's still not used. Charlie Creswell, which is quite a surprise to say that, we don't have any fit centre-backs. If one goes down, then what? So, there's okay for me dropping people because of attitude or whatever, but if it's going to be a detriment to the squad, is it the right thing to do? Potentially not, because it won't go... It won't enlarge anyway. But the bench is as follows. So you've got Christopher Clarkson, Sam Byram, Jamie Shackleton, Jan Paveda, Jadon Anthony, Willie Nonto, Joe Gelhardt, Pirot and Joseph. So it's quite it's quite interesting to see that he has chose to not include him on the bench, because what happened, and we don't even have Ayling. This is the thing, because if Ayling was on the bench, then at least you've got a right-sided centre-back if worse comes to worse. But the fact that we don't even have that's pretty poor. You'd be looking at, say, putting Gruyev in there and then bringing someone else into midfield. It's not great. Darren, it's not about who's played. I'm not saying that. I'm on about the bench, pal. I'm on about the bench in this scenario. I know he's played there and stuff, but yeah, please do smash a like on the video anyway, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit that notification bell. We'll spend some time as well talking about the latest transfer news as well. Gruyev, weak link. I think not. I rate Gruyev. I think his passing's really crisp and he impresses me. So I think it's good. I like him, mate. I really dislike. I don't, mate. He was good there. He's not as good as he plays in the 6, but he was all right there for me personally, mate. Just my opinion. Some of the Darko Jabi's starting for Plymouth, which is good to see. So happy days on that one for him. It's good to see him get some minutes. I will just listen. I only got up at dinner time, so I might take a while just to liven up a little bit. For Cardiff, then it's Alnwick in goal, Perry and G right back. You've got Dimitri Gutas, McGuinness, and Collins. Just on Dimitri Gutas, he's really took well to the league. So yeah, he's one to watch, and obviously McGuinness is good at centre back as well. You've got Wintle, Joe Rolls, and Siopis, I think his name is. Callan Grant, Bowler, and Atete up top for Cardiff. Their subs are Runnison, Romeo, Rinamoto, Romain Sawyers, Colwill, Ashford, Tanner, and Yekimete. So that's their lineup. So yeah, if Ampadu is at centre back, Bamford wouldn't have scored that goal. If Ampadu wasn't, yeah. Is Ayling starting too? Oh, I love to see it. You know, we're gonna have to keep tabs on these guys. I'm absolutely buzzing. Hopefully they go well. Let me remind you as well, folks, there are still some tickets on my sponsor's site, Football Prizes, for the Leeds United versus Preston game, which is next Sunday. Remember, we'll have quite a busy week for Leeds United as well, because we've got a game Sunday, and then I think we play midweek as well because of the FA Cup. I'm just going to double check that now, just for January's fixtures. Just 1 minute. Yeah, so you can see here we play Preston on Sunday. We then play Norwich on Wednesday, and then we play Plymouth in the Cup. So we've got 3 games in quick succession. Well, in 6 days. Wow. When you think of it like that, from the 21st to the 27th. So we've got 3 games in 6 days. Wow. Yeah, I don't know about them flights, Danny, on a match day, to be honest, pal. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's a busy schedule for Leeds United. But yeah, you can get tickets for the Preston game. Link to Football Prizes is in the description. It's £9.95 a ticket. If, of course, you don't win, you still have a chance of winning some of the instant win prizes, which is a Willie Nonto signed shirt as well. As I say, you've still got 48 tickets left, and there's 2 days left on it, okay? If they all don't sell out, then, sorry, no, you've got 17 tickets left. My apologies. If they all don't sell out, the draw still goes ahead. And then all you have to answer is that daft question, which, of course, you'll know the answer to. It is, of course, white. We're not associated with white. So, yeah. I'll need you out in. Yeah, so there you go. Football Prizes link is in the description. There's many more prizes available as well. If that doesn't tickle your pickle, there's all sorts there. Look, Villa, West Ham, darts, money, games, Cold Palmer, who scored again for Chelsea, and he's not in my fantasy team, so I'm fuming. I was hoping it wasn't him that scored the penalty, but he did, the little Cheb end. So yeah, make sure you check them out, Football Prizes. I have put a poll in the chat as well. 77% of you think that Leeds will win the game. We'll stop that just before kickoff to see where it's at. 17% have gone for a draw, and 7% have gone for Cardiff. I feel like we owe Cardiff one a little bit. Is it 1-1? 1-1. Let me just pull up. Coventry are about to score. Leicester do have 10 men, by the way. I'm not sure who got sent off, but someone did. I'm just watching the game now. It's Ellis Silva, who's just come on, to be fair. It's a good finish. It's a good finish from that clown who was singing about Leeds United in the Callum O'Hare. Callum O'Hare scored for Coventry. It's 1-1. He's such a Doyle. I really dislike him. And the derby is level. Is this a derby? Fatawu got sent off. Okay. Good finish. Good finish by Callum O'Hare. 1-1. Yeah, listen, mate, we'll have it all covered on the Just Joe Football Show. Just to let you know, Super Sunday's back as well. I'll be doing the games on Sunday, which I think is Villa Everton, and then Man United versus Tottenham. So Super Sunday will be back tomorrow as well. So make sure you join us for that. 20 miles between them, right? Okay. I didn't realize it was a derby. Coventry might go on and win this. 10 minutes. Them data 10 men. Yeah, M69 derby. Yeah, there you go. I thought, is Ayling not starting? I think he might be starting, David, to be honest. I'm just going to turn that back down now because it's hard to talk to you while I can hear commentary in my ear. I can't lie to you. So there you go. Let me just put that back there. We will go through some transfer stories now, some of the latest news that's out there. Ethan Ampadu captains Leeds again today, the first Welsh international to do so for the Whites in Wales since John Charles against Cardiff on the 6th of October 1956. That's impressive. Like, I know he captains in the cup, but in terms of in the league. That's very impressive, and big up to Ethan for that, flying the flag for the Welsh Dragon. Yeah, and do you know what? He is a captain, right? It's great to see, and it's a great you know, honour for him to captain this club, and to think that a lot of you know, great Welsh players have come through the doors of Ellen Road. So yeah, I think it's a great honour for him. I'm buzzing for him. So there you go. Let me go through some transfer stories now. See what we've got in the ether. Let's have a look. What's this one? Leeds United have been linked with a number of right backs this month. What's this story? Let's have a look. Arteta wanted to sign Johnson in the summer. There you go. So again, it's on about Ben Johnson. The title says Leeds trying to sign right back that Arsenal wanted, just to pull you in. But basically, Arteta was keen to sign Johnson as a backup right back in the summer and take advantage of his contract situation at West Ham. Clearly didn't do that, but there's a lot of stories saying that West Ham want a permanent deal because obviously he's out of contract. Leeds will be looking to take advantage of Johnson's situation this month by prizing him to Ellen Road with the prospect of playing regular football again. Be interesting to see. Listen, you know my thoughts on Johnson. I think he'd be a great signing for Leeds United if indeed we can pull that one off. So I would be all over it. Don Goodman. Don Goodman's been speaking about Leeds United have been still have been given some money. Tell us about this story. But it does say Burnley defender Connor Roberts is a top player who would benefit from a January transfer to Leeds United. Obviously, we spoke to Ben Jacobs last night, and he made that point. You know, like the thing is for Connor Roberts, it's sort of win-win. Like he goes to a team in Leeds United on loan that could get promoted. He's at a team in Burnley that could stay up. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't think they will, but either way, if he does well with Leeds and we get promoted, he makes that deal permanent. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, well, you didn't play me, Burnley, and now I'm back in the Premier League and you're relegated. So it's sort of win-win, really, for Connor Roberts. He gets game time. And if we're being totally honest, in the Championship, he's done really well, both at Swansea and Burnley. So, yeah. Let's have a look. Again, Leeds have a chance of signing Rangers Borna Barisic in a swap deal involving Joe Gelhardt. That's some BS. I don't believe that. I think for me, Borna Barisic is someone that Leeds United have continuously been linked with, even under Bielsa. It's just one of them where they just roll it out again. Yeah, he came on for Burnley, but that's not. I mean, someone else said that on Twitter, Danny Rumsey, but Luke Ayling came on for us as well. It doesn't mean you're not going to get rid. Thank you very much, Nige D. Yeah, love that, Jack. We'll have to keep tabs on how he gets on. I'm happy that he's gone straight into the lineup as well. He's only been there a couple of days, so that's great to see. And I think someone was saying Darko JB's gone straight in at Plymouth as well, which surprises me, not because of Darko JB, but surprises me more from Farke's perspective, because I'm a bit like, well, if he was good enough to get, I know Plymouth out on our side, but to think he hasn't been involved at all is a bit like, oh, like must be doing something right. Someone lied to me because he's not there. Oh no, he is. Yeah, Darko JB's in there. Let's just pull this up. I'll tell you what, I'll use SofaScore because it looks a bit more aesthetically pleasing than that. Just give us a sec. I'll pull it up. It should have the lineups up. Oh yeah, sorry, Danny. Yeah, my bad. How did he get on, mate? How did he get on? I didn't watch the game, mate. To be honest, I was busy last night with the kids and that. So I didn't get to see him. I'm just having a look at the lineups now on SofaScore so we can have a look. Huddersfield away at Plymouth, eh? Yeah, I'm just going to share my screen here so you can have a look. So there you can see, where is he? Darko JB slots straight in for Plymouth in the centre of midfield. So, you know, me and Joe were talking about this yesterday. It's great to see that. I mean, that lineup must be wrong because they've got Morgan Whittaker playing at centre-back, and Morgan Whittaker is not a centre-back. So I don't know who the hell's put this lineup together, but Morgan Whittaker won't be playing centre-back for Plymouth. But yeah, Darko JB straight in there. Ashley Phillips as well. I think, is this the guy on loan? from Spurs. He's on loan from Spurs. So that's what they've got mistake. Yeah, I thought it was. So Ashley Phillips will go in at centre-back, Morgan Whittaker up here. But you can see there the Plymouth boss not afraid to throw the new signing straight in, Darko JB and Alex Phillips. You've got Matos and Brodie Spencer as well for Huddersfield alternatively. But yeah, it's going to be nice to see JB. And I agree with you, Jack. It's going to be interesting to see him develop. Like I said, it's quite interesting to think that he's gone straight into the lineup and he wasn't even getting in our squad. If we just pull up the Millwall Middlesbrough one as well, we can see our man Luke Ayling. I mean, they've got him at left back here, but he'll be there. He'll surely be playing in Van der Berg's position. So yeah, Luke Ayling starts for Middlesbrough, so we'll have to keep tabs on them. Hopefully they both get good results. Come on, Fulham, if they scored, let me know. I'll check just because I need my clean sheet, really, to be honest, for Levi Colwell, because I haven't got Cole Palmer, so I need as many points as I can get. Still 1-0. Still 1-0 in that one. Just checking. Put Coventry back on. Here we go. There we go. Come on, Coventry, get a goal. I mean, not that Leicester bother me, to be honest, because 2-1 Coventry, shut up. Let's have a look. Well, Ted May, get it in. Not that it matters because Leicester are out of sight, but that's good. Jody, you don't know that, mate, so stop talking wet. Jody says Jarby is as good as, if not better than, Gruyev. How many times have you seen JB and Gruyev play to even make that assumption? You haven't. So let's not say that. Danny says that's Saka finish. Never go on the early kickoff, bro. Here we go, then it's crossed in. It's a corner ball, that's well behind. Doesn't matter. Get in. Yeah, exactly. 2-1 Coventry. I know, Jamie. I know. But listen, it's better because it draws them in closer to those in second and it makes that Ipswich game more exciting and stuff. It all helps, man. Anyone above us, if they drop points, it helps. Cross. It's a corner ball as well. That's a deep corner, headed back across. Go on, hit it, son. Bang. Great finish from the edge of the box as well. Coventry fans going absolutely wild, as are the players. 2-1 on the 87th minute. It's a great finish on the edge of the box. Comes out, headed out. Bang. First time. Coventry 2, Leicester 1. Get it up, yeah. All Gordon Strachan, are we? Look at O'Hare trying to do a dance. Is it that O'Hare? Listen, folks, go give Locke some shit. Go give Locke some shit on Twitter. Go trigger him. It's a great finish, you know. He takes a touch and then bang out of his feet. Well done. I'm not, mate. No, I've got my kids this weekend, so like just doing this one. We'll have an instant post match. Don't forget about that we do have an instant post match straight after this game. So 4:45 we'll be live. Myself, Joe, Luke, and whoever else can make it. I've sent it all across to those folks that can make it. So if they'll jump in, Evie, whoever's around, we'll have a live post match, and then that'll be me for the evening. But tomorrow I will be doing Super Sunday. So make sure you're watching that, folks, as well, if you are free. Before we do the final word, of course. The great thing is we can put a redirect on, so as soon as this game finishes, boom, it goes straight across. Yeah, it's 2-1, Andy. It's great to see, isn't it? Just hope we can dent. We've got to win. We've got to win. If we don't win this game, then you might as well sack top 2 off. I know there's still a long way to go, and I know it might sound drastic, but come on, we've got to now. Now is the time to start cutting the gap. I'm sorry. We must cut that gap now. Colin Kerwin says, nice one for the watch along today, Joe. I'll be driving and I will not see the game. Get it up, yeah. Get it up, yeah. I say this a lot, don't I? I've realised. Leeds win and Southampton draw today. Don't care about Ipswich. Thanks again, mate. Well, I did try to engineer that as well. I had a daft pound on Leeds United, Sheff Wednesday or draw, Sunderland or draw, and then I just stuck West Brom up on to beat Blackburn just to boost it a little bit. Just 15-1. Only put a quid on it. We don't have a league break till March, mate. We don't have a league break till March. So yeah, there's still a while to go in that. Let's just go back to some more transfer stories now while we're waiting. So Nick Montgomery, is that Nick Montgomery who was at Sheffield United? We were linked to him loads, man. So Hibs manager Nick Montgomery has issued a transfer confirmation as Leeds United defender Chris Moore is on trial at the Scottish club. As is Adrian, by the way, the forgotten man. Do you remember Adrian? Yeah, he's also signed up with Hibs. So Montgomery there, obviously linking up with some of the ex-current and Leeds. Yeah, it is him. I thought it was, bro. I genuinely thought it was. So there you go. Am I hearing Cole Palmer's been given a yellow card? I'll take that, mate. I'll take that. I just because I need a dent in his fantasy football score. To be honest, I've got hardly any players playing this weekend. Levi Colwell, I think, and that's it. Like all mine are next weekend. Because what they've done with the Premier League, they've created a winter break, haven't they, by splitting them? So half next week, half this week. So there's only 5 games on each week. So we had 1 last night. We got 2 today, and then 2 tomorrow. Yeah. No, you're right, mate. I'll tell you how many points he's got on live FPL, mate. I'll be able to tell you. Just 1 sec. He did have 9, bro. He did have 9 earlier on when I looked. He has he's got 10. He's got 10 points. He's got 10 points, yeah. So there you go. Colwell's on 9, actually. Wow, okay. What's Colwell done? Why is Colwell on 9? You what? I'll show you. Colwell must have bonus points. I'll tell you what Colwell's got. If you don't use live FPL, it's absolutely fantastic because it works it out live. Yeah, it does it all live, Vic, as though like it'll include it with bonus and everything, bro. So like here, look, like Levi Colwell's got 2 points for 85 minutes, 4 points for a clean sheet, and 3 bonus points on 9 points. Cole Palmer's on 10. He'll have adjusted. Leno's got 2. Even if, say for example, if Bowen doesn't play tomorrow, which I'm not expecting him to, it works out your points total based on Isak coming straight in as well, so you don't have to wait for it all to update. But yeah, Colwell on 9, that'll do me well. So yeah, I'll tell you, like, these are your. So I need 4 more points for a green, and that's obviously due to. Oh no, that can't be right. Why have I only got? Oh, I've got 9 because I took a minus, actually. Yeah, see, that's what it does. So I've got 9 points, but I took minus points because I brought in Gross as my free transfer, and then Estepinian. People are telling me it's 3-1 to Coventry. Get it up, yeah. I mean, they've got 10 men, haven't they? So that's what they'll be the reasoning for it. But I think Coventry have got another buzzing. 3-1 Cov, get in. Yeah, they are a decent side. They just started really poorly, but Leicester have only got 10 men. You have to, and the way they play ball, it can affect them, can't it? So, but Coventry are a good side. Let's not. Leicester fans will just tell you they'll mind the gap, and we can't really speak. So yes, they've got beat, but until it's like 2-2, let's. Michael, great point as well. They're missing quite a few players. They're down to 10 men as well. So, and Fatamu now straight red will be out for 3 games. Here they are in again then. Oh, hey. Great finish that, by the way. Look at him. I can't stand his face, me, you know. He's proper aggy. Man, he goes like this. I can't stand him, me. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, folks. Please do that. It helps with the algorithm. There's a lot of people out there doing watch-alongs and all that now, so it massively helps with the algorithm. If you could smash a like on the video for me, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in and all that jazz. Please do that because it massively helps. Hopefully Chelsea keep that clean sheet, the best do, so I can get them 9 points. But yeah, Nick Montgomery has just told us that basically Chris Moore has signed up with Hibs. David Prutton's been speaking, saying he can't see Leeds breaking the bank. I don't think any of us expected us to. Leeds open to talks to sign West Brom defender Ben Johnson, which we know about. So it's all pretty much the same at the minute. Chelsea Fulham nearly finished. Yeah, JB starts. Darko JB starts, as does Luke Ayling. So watch this space. Coventry Leicester's finished 3-1. There you go. There's a turn up for the Bucks. Not that it affects us, but I know it annoys people, so I'm just gonna go find Coventry's Twitter and retweet the result 3-1 because it makes them fuming. Yeah, it makes them fuming. The Leicester fans, trust me, I've had to mute tweets where they've been, look at this guy, but it just makes me laugh. All helps, doesn't it? It all helps with the channel, really, sometimes. Josh Doig has agreed personal terms with Marseille. He's got to sign up with Gattuso. Santi Uwanu as well. This is Foot Mercato, which, you know, not always bang on, but Santi's been bang on with regards to this situation. So Diego Llorente's agents asked Roma if it was possible to break the defender's loan. I don't know if you can see that. So clearly, Diego Llorente fancies the move to PSG. Roma is not against it, but first wants to find a low-cost replacement. Diego Llorente wants to join PSG, which is important for us because it means it has to be a permanent. It has to be a permanent, which means we'll get some money. We're going to get some money back on him. How much that is, I'm not too sure, but I'm happy about this news that Diego Llorente wants to go there. The manager, Sean, is actually and Luis Enrique, who called him up for the Spain squad. So Luis Enrique likes him, bro. So yeah, happy days in that respect. Don't forget to smash a like on the on the video. Subscribe to the channel, all that jazz. Graham Smith says Coventry City are going to be a problem in the second half of the season. They might be that team. Do you know what I mean? They genuinely might be that team. I wouldn't say they've come from nowhere, but they were started to see them really pick up points, and maybe the result against them wasn't that bad on reflection, for sure. So yeah, Ben Chilwell's come on for Chelsea. One to remember, folks, for your fantasy team moving forward. Not that they get many clean sheets, but there you go. Look, Johnny Cooper with some more Opta stats. I'll just share this with you as well. I do like Johnny Cooper. He's always looking at it from a Leeds angle. Archie Gray today equals the Leeds United club record for games started in the season before turning 18. Today is the 26th start of this season, equaling goalkeeper Gary Sprake in 62-63. So basically, Archie is going to become the record holder for that and absolutely dwarf the stat. Like Gary Sprake got 26. Archie's going to get 30 plus. Do you know what I mean? So the next game that we play, which is at home to Preston, Archie will break that record. Just shows the qualities of the lad, doesn't it? He's been absolutely fantastic. Yeah, absolutely buzzing. Paul says Leicester lost another one for 3 games with straight red. Exactly. They're active, though. I know they've not confirmed any signings yet, but they're going to be very active. Yeah, Chelsea have won as well. 4 Premier League home wins in a row for the first time for a while. It will be, won't it? Chelsea won, Fulham 0, which is, I know it's not great, but it's good for my fantasy team because it means my man Levi Colwell has got 9 points, or he did have. Let's see if he's got the 3 bonus points still. Yes, he has. Cole Palmer's finished on 10. Good. Happy days. Yeah. And I think that's it for today for me in terms of who's playing. I need to check who else is playing. So Newcastle City, I do have Alexander Isak and Lascelles, but I don't think Isak might get used if Bowen's not fit, which I don't think he is. Sunday, Everton Villa, I have Watkins. Man United, Tottenham don't have anyone. So for me, it'll be next weekend. So that's me for the weekend now on fantasy. No, I don't think that's the case, Noel. I don't think that's the case. Definitely not. Yeah, ignore that unless they've asked him to do a job there. But I think it'll be Van der Berg at left back and Neil in at right back. It's probably because Van der Berg's been playing at right back. I think, they're very light in that area and he's been playing there. So it might be that they've switched them around just for the purpose of that graphic. But Ayling can't play left back, can he? Surely not. See what I mean? Lucy Ward now, right, is getting so much grief on social media, but she's fucking brilliant. She's brilliant. But you know why she's getting loads of stick, don't you? Because of that numpty Joey Barton. That's all that is. He's created a free-for-all where knuckle draggers can have a go at people. Do you know what I mean? Joe, do you say mush a lot? Not really. Used to when I was younger. Kushti Bara check carver mush. Just Joe Show Silver YouTube Award. Why only silver? What about gold? Oh, thank you very much, Des. Thank you. Make sure you stick around, my man. Please do subscribe. It is a good show. We enjoy it, man. It gets better when the game starts. Trust me. This is your one-stop shop for all the best comms in the game. I can't lie to you. If I do say so myself, people might disagree, but you know, we've got you covered on this show. Don't worry. Yeah, she's good, man. Listen, we've only got 295 likes though. So if we could get that up to at least 500, please. We've got over 300 now already. So thanks for liking the video. So yeah, we've got 900 people watching. Let's get that up to 1,000 if we can before kickoff. We've still got half an hour, so hopefully we will. So pay your rent, smash a like on the video. Don't forget to check the poll. Cardiff versus Leeds. We've got 6% say Cardiff win, 16% say draw, and 78% say Leeds United win. Hopefully that is the case. Don't forget to check out the sponsors as well, folks. The brilliant football prizes. Bill's baby is due as well, who's a Leeds fan. So big up to Bill and his missus, and congratulations for when the baby drops, if it hasn't already. You can get this week, as well as loads of other prizes, the chance to win 2 times hospitality tickets for Leeds versus Preston, £9.95 a ticket, and there are still 17 tickets available, so make sure you get involved and check them out and let them know that Just Joe sent you. We've had loads of winners on these football prizes as well that have watched this show, myself included. So, yeah, Marcus, I've still got the dogs, mate. Yeah. This was what I won, for those who are new to the show. This is championship medals signed by the big man Marcelo Bielsa himself. Big up. So, yeah. Oh, what's happened to Tony Yeboah? It's fallen on his side, eh? Yeboah! So we've got Gary Speed, Tony Yeboah, Brian Deed, Tony Dorigo, and Gary McAllister. I bought them on YouTube, and they were the only ones in a pack, so I just bought them. They should still make them. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's right, bro. Do you want to bet, Noel? Just because they've said it, it doesn't mean shit. You won't be playing there, bro. Just text me to say, did I or did I not say January would be a problem for Leicester? He did say it. He did say it. There we go. He did say it. Joe will be joining us in the post-match as well, folks. So that is good to know. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit that notification bell and all that jazz. It massively helps. It massively helps. So please do that. If you can do that for me, that would be great. Let's have a look. Cheers very much. Vic, so am I, bro. I can't lie to you. So am I. You know, let's not beat around the bush here. You know that I'm that guy. Yeah, it's fun though, isn't it? It is what it is. Ailing straight into the Borough side. He is. Yeah. How much did I pay for them? Not much, mate. Not much at all, if I'm honest. Yeah, Mark. I think it's I think it's a good idea. You know, I used to do them like pre-recorded, but I like having different voices and stuff, and you know, I think you folks enjoy it as well. So straight after this, 4:45. Sometimes it goes over a little bit because of the timings of how long it is, but yeah, go straight on over, check that out for sure. Alison's off. I can guarantee you, without even knowing Alison, be going to Disneyland. Swear she goes. Swear she goes. Don't be. Hopefully he'll be all right. I think, look, time for predictions time. Cardiff are an okay side. I think the league's bang average, but they're an okay side. They are a championship side, yeah? they have a great record against us at their place. You know, I'm not gonna beat around the bush and say, oh yeah, you know, we're gonna batter them or whatever. Do I think we should be winning the game? Yes. Yeah. I'm confident we will. I'm not saying we'll steamroll them, but that'd be naive of me, I think, just in this fixture. But we've got to win. We've got to win. So we do have to win. They've got Dimitri Gutas and Mark McGuinness are decent. I'm happy that Bamford plays because he's going to occupy them, right? And the reason I say that is because in previous games when we play Pirro and Rutter, it's too easy for the centre backs, yeah. And they have two-man mountains here in Mark McGuinness and Dimitri Gutas, right? So for me, having Bamford in there occupies these two. It keeps them busy, you know, which will then enable our better players, the likes of Rutter, Somerville, to get involved and have space between the lines, you know, being able to get at the defence. Whereas before it was going up to Rutter, he's struggling to hold it up. It's coming straight at him, you know, Pirro's non-existent with a front two of Bamford and Rutter, you know, Rutter in the 10, Bamford up top. I think it's, you know, I think it's good. But I agree with Jamie, you know. I haven't banged my head. I agree with Jamie. It's now time to start fecking winning. It is now time to start winning. We need to put a run on. We need to put a run of results on. If we want to be serious about top two, we must. You know, we've got to do that now because it's getting to the business end. I know it's on it, but come on, games are coming thick and fast. You know, we got 3 games in 6 days, and then it's February, and then before you know it, it's time. You know, we're nearly there. Just looking at the league, as you can see, we're on 48 points. Win today, that puts us on 51. Now, of course, Southampton and Ipswich may win. They don't have easy games, by the way. Southampton are at home, but Sheff Wednesday have really found some form. So don't be surprised if Sheff Wednesday can do something. Ipswich have got Sunderland. Yes, Ipswich are at home, but Sunderland are a good side and have looked better under Michael Beale. I know they didn't get it right against Newcastle, but Newcastle are far and above better side than them, if we're being honest. But yeah, the league, if we can win today, it has a totally different feel, doesn't it? Before Ipswich play, you know, even before Ipswich play, Southampton win, they go above Ipswich. Do you know what I mean? On goal difference, because Southampton would have plus 16 if they were to win, right? Or whatever. Either way, if Southampton win, they go above Ipswich. That'll be the first time since a long time that Ipswich have not been in the top 2. So again, it's time for us now to start winning games. Southampton are at home to Sheff Wednesday, which if you look at the league, you go, okay. But actually, Sheff Wednesday have been good of late, and I don't think it'll be an easy fixture for them. West Brom are at home, but we've created a gap again now after that loss, which is good. And that's because all these teams here are very inconsistent. Coventry have found some form and definitely, you know, a one to consider in a couple of games' time if they keep knocking teams off. But all these teams here, and that's Cardiff included, they're just so inconsistent. They will swap places so many times. That's why this top 4 will stay like this. I do think Ipswich will drop off. If Southampton win, as I say, they go above them today. And Ipswich will start looking around the dressing room going, oh, shit, we're in. What's happening? You know, we haven't won. And then they've got to go to Sunderland or play Sunderland, sorry, with that on their backs. And Sunderland will want to perform having been beaten by Newcastle. So we have to win. I agree. We have to win. If we don't win, I'll be annoyed. I will be annoyed. Because it's a game that Leeds United definitely should be winning. Because we've got to. We've got to, man. If we want to be serious, we've got to win. Let me just pull up. I'm just going to have a look at the head-to-head anyway in previous fixtures and stuff. Just bear with us 1 minute while I just have a look. So here's the head-to-head data in this fixture. So if you have a look, the head-to-head streaks, Leeds haven't lost in this fixture in 3. which is good. And Cardiff haven't had a clean sheet in 3. However, we've not had a clean sheet in 8. So you could find that both teams will score. This is just current team streaks. So Cardiff haven't had a clean sheet in 7 games now on the spin. So you'd imagine we will score today. Our history in this fixture says that Cardiff will score as well, but they haven't kept a clean sheet in 7. So if we can't score today, something's amiss, yeah? They've seen more than 2.5 goals in 5 of the last 6, as have we in 4 of the last 5. They've been first to concede in 6 of the last 7, losing at half-time in 5 of the last 7, yeah? So I think this is something to consider. They're obviously not starting well. They're conceding first in a lot of them. And you have to say, when Leeds United get that first goal, normally we win the game. I would be concerned at Cardiff if they were to score first. I can't lie to you. It would put the shits up there. If we have a look head-to-head here, look. So earlier on, 2-2, of course. We beat them in the FA Cup 5-2 after drawing with them at their place. They beat us last time in the league at Cardiff, though. In 2020, they beat us 2-0. When was the game when we were like, was it 3-0 up? And then they came back to draw 3-3? Can you remember? When did Pascal Strout make his debut in that game? Yeah, I think. Yeah, just look at our away form as well, folks. If you just look at our away form here, West Brom lost 1-0, Preston lost 2-1, Sunderland lost 1-0. The last away game we won was Blackburn 2-0, which was quite pretty comfortable, I felt. Yeah, so we need to turn this around, don't we? For sure. This cannot continue. We will not get promoted in the top 2 if this continues. Yeah, so no, I don't think that's right, bro. I think he played before then, mate. He came on against Cardiff, I swear, when we were 3-0 up or something and then lost. I'm gonna have to find that game. For sure. I swear he came on in that game. Because there were a lot was made about it. Yeah. He didn't make his debut in the year that we got promoted at Derby, did he, Ick? He played well before that, man. You telling me Strouk only got into the side like before we got promoted? No, I do not think. No, mate, I already said, didn't I? I said I want us to be unbeaten in January. If you were to look at the games, we had to be unbeaten in January because the games are very winnable, if we're being honest. Right. Let's have a look and go through some of the preview data. So Cardiff were beaten 4-0 by Wednesday in the FA Cup last weekend. That ain't great, is it? 4-0 by Sheff Wednesday. The scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, though, because they had 2 penalties saved. The manager missed that game as well through illness, but he's back today. Cardiff start the round in 9th and just 3 points off the top 6, but a return of just 2 wins in 7 competitive games threatens to derail their push for promotion. Up next to Leeds, one of the sides occupying the playoff places and trying to keep the likes of Cardiff at bay. The hosts, which is Cardiff, hold a solid head-to-head home record to inspire them, winning 7 of the last 11 clashes Leeds have had at that venue. Which isn't great. Outside of that, they've only lost 2. So in 11 games, Cardiff have only lost 2. But they have no win in 6 games in teams that finished the last round inside the top 5. So any team in the top 5, they've not won against. So they struggle against the better teams in in the division. But sometimes that goes out of the window. Form goes out of the window when you have this sort of, it's not a derby role, but there is a rivalry. It goes back to like Ninian Park days, Cardiff, Leeds, we despise each other. We don't like each other. I wouldn't say despise, but we don't like Cardiff, do we? They don't like us. So it is what it is. And like you said, they always show up for this game. Obviously, we won more recently against Peterborough 3-0. Nice. We got Paddy Bamford with a strike for the Puskas Award. You know what I mean? It was absolutely phenomenal. We beat Birmingham the week before 3-0 as well. you know, which is great. So 2 3-0 wins on the spin, 2 clean sheets. We've got a 9-point gap to Hull in 9th, which again, I assume that's like in terms of the gaps in the playoffs. 1-0. 1,000 watching. I hope it's not 1-0. Yeah, so 1,000 watching. Big up to you all. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. Let me just check the likes on this video, folks. Please do smash the likes. It massively helps the channel. I can't lie. It just helps with the algorithms. And please do subscribe if you're new. We've had a few today say that they've just subscribed for the first time, which means a lot. Like David says, please do like. If you do want to become a member as well, you can do. The join button should just be below. The only reason I bring that up is because a regular follower messaged me today on Instagram saying they can't join. They don't know how to join. So I was just talking them through it. So if you do want to become a member, you can do that. Lamb skewers. I don't know. Oh, right. Okay. I see what you did. I know what you mean now. Yeah. Yeah. Melier is back. Much to the dismay of many Leeds fans, but I think it's decent. It's the right decision. Just if anyone does need any help with that, you can see here just the join button just down below. Looks like it's frozen on us. That, yeah, that screen's froze. But where my video. Oh, there we are. Can you see this here? You've got analytics, edit video, and then you've got join. You should be able to hit that join there. If you do want to become a member, it's just a way of helping support the channel. So big up to you if you do want to do that. I'm just going to close that down because it's running everything really slow. Make sure you check out Football Prizes. Link is in the description to that. It massively helps the channel, as I say. Warming up in Cardiff. That's what the players are doing right now. We're about 12 minutes away from kickoff. No new fresh transfer links as of yet. All just reiterating or regurgitating the same players, Ben Johnson, etc. A lot of it is focused around Ben Johnson, but we will keep our tabs on that over that. Jer said that's a very bad result for them. And they lost a man too. But I just think with me, I think they will. I think they will buy players. They will buy players. They're already looking at the guy over in Italy. I forget his name now. Trust me, they will. They will buy players. Will Leicester? I think they'll probably be the most active. If I'm honest. But yeah, is there guaranteed one new player coming this January? Yeah, I can guarantee it. Not because I know anything. It's just the club will. Will you not? Do you not think they will? Forget, folks, it's the 13th of Jan. A deal can be done in 24 hours, as we've seen with Sinister and we've seen with other deals in the past. You know, we have 7, 14, 15, 16, 18 days left. 18 days. So there's more days left than have gone. So come on. Here we go. Reese says, Joe, on December 2019, Strout made his debut for Leeds, coming on as a 95th. There you go. Okay. Yeah, no worries. I was wrong on the cap. But he did play in that Cardiff game, right? Do you remember the game I'm talking about where we were 3-0 up? And then we drew 3-all? Lee Tomlin scored as well. I was on holiday in Portugal. I took my Harry's mum to Portugal for her birthday. So it was December time. It was December time because her birthday is the 7th of December. So I think it was around that time. Yeah. So I think it's that. Key battles then on the pitch, just to think about, folks. Cardiff defender Dimitri Gutas comes into the round having made the second most interceptions in the Championship with 52. You know, he's a bit of a man mountain at the back. But that's why I'm glad. Trust me when I say, if Bamford wasn't playing in this game, we would get nothing. We would get nothing out of it. Because for me, Rutter would struggle holding off McGuinness and Dimitri Gutas for me. So I think the fact that Paddy's in there, his movement is so underrated, by the way. His movement is so underrated by our fan base because everyone just goes, striker should score goals, which I hear and I get. But it's so underrated what he gives us. I just hope he can stay fit, and I hope he scores. You know what I mean? Yeah. Aileen's Borough debut at Millwall delayed. Why is it delayed? Does anyone know? Rutter can wiggle. Yeah, but he can't hold off. Do you know what I mean? We've seen it. I hear what you're saying, though. That's why he needs space, though, to be able to run at players. Oh, due to traffic. There must be something going on in Teesside. Teessiders. Yeah, man. It was December. It was the day after my work Christmas do. Felt like shit already, and that absolutely ruined my afternoon. Elliot, are you talking about the Cardiff game? Yeah, we was 3-0 up. You know what my memory's like. I just remember, right? Because I went to Faro only for a weekend, right? And I shit you not, right? There's a little island in Faro that you can go across to on a boat. So we went across to this little island, and you could just tour it, like just walk around it. It gets to the island, and we're 3-0 up. Yeah. It gets back across, and we'd crumbled. That's it. Nathan says that 3-3 at home was 14th of December 19, 3-0 up, and they were down to 10. Yeah. And I swear, Strauch played in that game because I remember us all being a bit. Can you tell me if Strauch played in that game? If I'm not imagining it. Because I think we were all like, oh, God. I think he might have come on in the DM in place of Calvin. Or maybe it was because of the red card. He then got put in that sticks role. Something along them lines. Anyway, we crumbled, and I think Tomlin scored a few. Lee Tomlin, that fat player, but yeah, smashed it in. Nah, he won't be playing centre-back, bro. He won't be. He'll be in midfield and Ampadu. Ignore what them graphics are telling you. Why would he do that? Why would he play Ampadu in centre-back against Peterborough and then switch them back round? Spence is at Genoa, mate. Spence is at Genoa. He's gone to Italy. 6 minutes till kick-off anyway. Yeah, he came on, right. Thanks, Johnny. How are you doing anyway, mate? I hope you're doing well. I've seen your injury and that. Sending love to you, mate. I hope you're doing well. Big up to you. Good friend of mine, Johnny Brook. Good guy as well. Really good guy. Big up. Sending love, mate. Why does this man... Bro, why do you keep putting food in? Why do you just keep putting food in? It's a bit of a mad one. I can't lie. Hot spicy beef, British steak burritos. I've never had them. I bet they're nice, though. None of that, please. I put that up intentionally. Unintentionally, sorry. Yeah, it'll be wrong, bro. They've got on one of them, they've got bloody Morgan Whittaker playing at centre-back and the new guy from Spurs playing forward. That's not always right. Wait till the game starts and then we'll see. Cost Agenda says 3-1. Let's have some score predictions in. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff, by the way. So I'm going to go for a 2-1. I agree with Owen. I do think they'll score, but I'm going to go for 2-1. I think 2-1. I think Bamford gets one and Somerville gets one. 3-0. Paddy first to score, says Kevin Harper. Ricky's got 3-1 Leeds. Mate, you don't have to say sorry. I just wondered why you were doing it. Don't be daft. Don't say sorry. The chat's yours as long as you're not. This is what I mean. I always say this, as long as you're not like being abusive, then to me or to others in the chat as well. That's what we've got moderators for. Jamie Dixon's got 4-0. Are you feeling all right, Jamie? Jamie's banged his head. Mark says 2-0 Leeds. Oh, come on, Jamie. If only, my man. If only. Dobsky82 says 2-0. Joseph Whiteman has got 2-0. Lervish has got 2-0. Joe B's got 3-0. Roy Jones has got 5-1. Danny Rumsey says 2-1 going to be a scrappy game. I think I have to agree with you there, mate. John Crawford's got 3-1. Sean 3-1. Jamboree Time has got 4-0 Leeds. If only that were you where Jamboree Time, I'd be like that. Talk to me. Let me talk to you. Matthew and Thomas 2-1. Scott P 4-2. Keep that clean sheet going. That would be like nice, Mark. If we could get 3 on the spin, 100%. I need I need to tighten my chair up, you know. It's got right wobbly. And it means then when you adjust the back and that, it's a bit dodgy, innit? You know, like after you've been on a chair for a while, you just need to tighten it up. I don't know why I did that. I remember the first time I ever read a scooter. And you know, like you're supposed to do it gently. I was only a young one and I just went, and it went, flipped on myself. That was in my misspent youth. And it wasn't paid for. One of them ones, you know what I mean? Twocker. Misspent youth. Behave, kids, behave. Leeds Forever says 2-0. Marching on TV says 1-0 Griev. Andy Cuthbertson's got 4-0 Leeds. Yeah, we haven't had any today, mate. We haven't had any today. We've had a lot to talk about, really, to be honest. 5 minutes until kickoff now. Thoughts of Leeds United players all nice and warmed up. Here you go, look. BBC Sport have done this graphic for you. Adam Pope will have had some input in this. There you go. That's what it'll be. Well, no, they've got it wrong as well because they've got Somerville on the right. So that'll get switched around. But it'll be something like that, won't it? Something similar to that. Don't forget to smash a like on the video for us as well, folks. And all that jazz. It massively helps. Leeds have scored in 70% of their league games under Daniel Farker. There you go. There's a hot stat for you. That will happen. Had a BLT for brekkie. Had nothing else since. Yeah, I only had a couple of bits of toast, mate, but I didn't get up till 12. Must have needed that sleep. I'm telling you, man, January window is brutes. I sleep during the day, during the transfer windows. It's mad. I'll go, right. Boom. Let's go. Go for a nap. Cardiff 0, Leeds 12. Take it. Paddy to score. Yeah, let's get 3 and 3. Let's get 3 and 3. When there's reason to be positive, I am. No agendas here. So why are you positive today there? What are the reasons for your positivity? Tell me. If I remember rightly, Pascal came on at 3-2 and they're also at that time. Right, okay, that's probably right, Dave. You know my memory's shite, mate. But big up to you, mate. I hope you're doing well and dry. I assume you're working today. He's an articulated lorry driver. He came to see me once. He said I'm parked around the corner. I went round this fucking massive lorry with his bedding in the back. Loved it, man. Anyway, shut our senses. I said, love scooters, yeah. I was like, straight up on. I can't even lie. Twocker. Is that what you're saying, Scott P? Twocker. Taking me that owner's consent. The soundboard has to return. It does, man. Yeah, misspent youth. I was a little shit. Not anymore, though. I'm into darts, yeah. 119. EV, I sent you a message. Are you coming on post-match? Let me know. Could we do 3-0 win with all Welsh players scoring? It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Obviously, our captain today is Ethan Ampadu, and he's the first person to captain us since John Charles, which is amazing. Not first person to captain us, first Welsh person. But you knew that. But you like Tropicana, my man knows. I said, I do not have the capacity. They're coming out now. I will be slightly behind because I always am on the radio, folks. You know what it is. It's nothing I can do about that, though. But video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. In my mind and in my car. Do you know that one? That's a good one. And that always reminds me of Vice City. Remember Vice City? The soundtrack on Vice City was class. I cannot wait for the new Grand Theft Auto. I cannot wait for it. Like, that's just going to be out of this world. That will be out of this world. Honestly, it's going to be good. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Ow. Ow, ow. Yeah, GTA 6. Do you know what else is coming this year? New Stranger Things. If you don't watch Stranger Things, you need to know. Yeah, San Andreas, Vice City. They will top them, mate. They will top them. Trust me. They will top them. When have they not? I remember, listen, talking about I remember, this is what I remember. Grand Theft Auto, when it was Bird's Eye View on PS1. There'll be people in this video, on this chat, that do not remember this. Grand Theft Auto was Bird's Eye View, yeah? Little cars. Do you remember them monks that used to go, Grand Theft Auto, and they all used to run in a line? Who remembers that? And then you would chase them, and they would go, ah! And they would all just run in a line, about 6 of them. Man, they go like this, Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto. Do you remember? And you used to chase them, and they would just all run in the line. It was sick. Honestly, that game back then was amazing, man. You used to like, and then when you would die, yeah, you would jump off, like, say, if you jumped off something higher, it'd go, and splat, man. Class, man. Wasted. That's what I'm saying. So I remember them days. So yeah, they've just got better and better. Really, really good, man. Yeah, you remember. Yeah, they were like cars like that, bro. They were. Right. I'm having a few issues here. Just bear with us 1 second, folks. I don't know if me thing is because it was just working a second ago. Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto. Bow, 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 bow. Where's Crichton? Crichton's injured. Bow, 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 bow. We've come too far. We've come too far. Clean sheet today. Yeah, let's hope so. GTA. Yeah, that would be class, wouldn't it? That would be class. A little watch along. Oh God, what's going on here? I'm just gonna have to reboot, folks. 1 sec. It's playing up on me. It's never done this. It's all right, because we'll be a bit behind anyway, so we won't miss kickoff. Don't worry about it. GTA Beeston and Bello. Right, what's going on here? Someone needs to hook me up quick time. Twitter, if they can, because this is doing something dodge. Can someone hook me up? Yeah, it looks that way, Jack. Just 1 sec. I'm just going to check. Right, my Sky Sports is working, so these should be. 1 second. Oh, they might not be. I'm not getting a Cardiff one either. Where else is it? There will be minutes played. They won't be on the. They won't be on the thingy. 1 second. I'll just go on my Discord. Just 1 sec. Sorry about this, folks. I'll be as quick as I can. This has never happened before. Cardiff. Is it on in the States? Does anyone know? Yeah, it's not on though. It started working, is it? Let's have a look. Cardiff one works. It's not working, man. On mine gives a sec because I've got Cardiff as well. Just 1 sec. I'll just reboot it. It's probably just my thingy. Cardiff, come on, you bellends. Yeah, the radio, man. Someone's just sent him. Someone hook me up, man, will you? This is not good. Bow. Yeah, Leicester lost 3-1. I have. Yeah, IG, right, Scott, I'm there. I'm there, Scott. I'm there, Scott. I'm there, Scott, I'm there. I don't know what's going on there, bro. What's that? What's going on? This is painful. Thank you, Fortnite Gamer. Oh, come on. Let's have a look. Oh, I thought that was the fucking game then. Just on my Discord now. Sorry about this. Oh, here we go. We're sorted. We're sorted. Right. Don't worry about it. Sweat over. Here we go. We are as well. Let me just 5 minutes in. We're 5 minutes in. It's 0-0, folks. Okay. Thank you for waiting patiently there. Let me get the timer on for you. Sorry that we've missed kickoff. Sometimes this can happen, right? Don't forget to smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in and all that sort of stuff. I'm just going to get the timer on now. Let me make sure I've got the right time. We are on. I'm just tuning the radio, folks. Right, we're almost there. Kamara. Right, we're there. 6:20. Here we go. Here we go, Leeds United. Okay. Thank you for waiting patiently. We are back underway. 1,500 people watching. If you haven't already, smash a like on the video for me, okay? I will keep you updated throughout. Here we go. So there's Glenn Kamara and Junior Firpo playing at left back today as well, of course, remember. Good going forward. Ampadu is on left centre-back. Gruyev in the 6, just dropping in between Rodon and Ampadu at times. What we do need is Gruyev to be mobile, to offer passing lanes for the players. And there he is, Gruyev, though, getting it off Ampadu. He's not afraid. He does have that confidence. And the thing is with Gruyev, Ampadu, ball over the top, looking for the runner, James, straight through, though, to Alnwick, the goalkeeper. What I need to remind you, like with Gruyev, for me, he's very crisp passing and he sees passes that other players don't. So what I mean by that is if he received the ball early, you will see him just hit it with his left foot into a channel and it'll go to a Leeds United player. He's always, you know, checking his shoulders, checking his mirrors. Right, okay, that pass is on. Give me the ball and I'll move it on. I do really like Gruyev and the way that he passes the ball. These takes of him being poor, ill-advised for me, ill-advised. Oh, what the hell? Right, okay. Firpo, here is Gruyev. Gruyev into Bamford. Bamford trying to flick it over to Rutter, but it's cut out. Perry Ng does get there ahead of him, though. Here is Junior Firpo. It's going to be a throw-in for Leeds United. Into Crescencio Somerville. It's cleared upfield. Rodon. Gruyev, just let it run. Let it go through to Rodon. Here he is again, Gruyev. It's a great Great, equaling Gary Sprake's record for most appearances under the age of 20, I think, or was it 21? I can't remember, or maybe even younger, maybe under the age of 18. All I know is he's going to break that record this season because he's going to end up playing about 30 plus games. Here is Ethan Ampadu, almost at left back. Goes back to Melier. Melier back between the sticks today, of course. A lot of people wanted Clarkson to keep his place, but that was the wrong. Rodon looking for a chip pass into Firpo. Firpo's got it. He's got Somerville ahead of him, and he's played a lovely little ball to Somerville. Somerville! Bad cross. Bad cross. He's put far too much on it, and it's gone out for a throw-in at the other end of the pitch. 1,600 people watching. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. Don't forget as well, folks, straight after this, we have a live instant match reaction. Myself and other content creators. I don't know if Somerville's gone for a strike, really, but yeah, it was poor in the end. Throw-in, anyway, for Cardiff. Remember, it went straight out for a throw from the chance for Somerville. Rutter wins a header. Here's Somerville bringing it down. Does well, actually. Good control. Somerville will come inside. Rutter's free if he can find him, but he has to go back to Ampadu. Ampadu will restart us off. There's Kamara, touch back to Ampadu, and it goes into Firpo. Firpo all left-footed, so gives it back to Ampadu. Here's Joe Rodon. Ethan Ampadu has to go back to his goalkeeper, Melier. A lot of possession early doors. Cardiff can't really get a touch on the ball. Are playing with the front two. Melier back to Ampadu. Melier, it does help us in that build-up phase. Good ball. He's onside. Bamford's onside. Strike. Oh, it's a good strike. He wants a corner, Bamford. Referee says no. It's a good strike from Bamford from pretty far out as well. A nice ball again. That's one thing I will say. When Ampadu has played further back, has played in centre-back, he's put a few balls now over the top into the channel for our strikers to get on the end of. The Rutter goal came from that a couple of weeks back. But that's a nice early range finder for Bamford for me. And you can tell that confidence is back because he's taking them shots. Whereas before, you know, maybe he takes too many touches, etc. I think it's a decent shot. Alnwick's goal kick's poor. Rutter's lost it in the centre of the park. It's flicked forward, but Kamara will chest it down into Gruyev. That's really smart. Really cool, calm, collected in tight spaces from Kamara and Gruyev. And Gruyev goes back to Melier. My thing is as well, you know, we played well against Birmingham, we played well in the Cup. You might see that Strauch might struggle to get back in if this works, because Gruyev, there seems to be this notion that he's no good. You can see how mobile he is. Look, he's everywhere. He's there, he gets the ball again, and then he plays it out to Firpo. Just watch Gruyev and his movement. He doesn't stop. Oh, Firpo's done really well. Firpo, Junior, Rutter, Somerville, that's great from Junior Firpo. Somerville's still got the ball in the box. He's found some space. He's crossed it. It's 1-0. Another goal for me. It's all about that man, Junior Firpo. Get up, yeah. Get up, yeah. Leeds United are 1-0 up. Paddy Bamford scored again. And Firpo and Somerville were great in the build-up to it as well. And listen, I was talking about Gruyev. Gruyev was involved further back as well. You know, Gruyev with his passing to Firpo. Firpo has rid about 2 or 3 challenges. Great from Junior. Rutter into Somerville. Somerville got it caught under his feet, then found space. Cross. Bamford's ended up falling in you know, battling with the defender. But wherewithal, stick your foot out in the back of the net. Leeds United are 1-0 up. Get in, man. Get in there. 1-0 away from home as well. It's that white kit. It's that white kit, peeps. Great work from Firpo. And you know, there will have to be an apology at some point if he continues in this form. And I can say. Great going forward. Just don't have him defending. But get in that Bamford again. 3 in, fucking 3. He's back, baby. He's back. You know what? Danny Rumsey told us he'd score over 10. Danny Rumsey, you need to get them receipts, bro. You told us. Come on! Absolutely buzzing, man. This now is very good for us because we've got in front. They concede early. They probably might get one. They've conceded early goals, though. Leeds United really now, let's create some more chances and try get in front. You know, try get a healthy lead, should I say. Kamara battling in midfield there. There's a chance here. Here's Collins down the left-hand side. Across comes Rodon. Mr. Van Dijk. Championship Van Dijk. Bamford's in front of him. Oh, he's given away. Bamford, you see what I'm saying about the movement of Bamford there? The ball comes in and it nips in front of Gutas. They won't have an easy afternoon with Bamford leading the line. And he's already shown that running across the goal to compete with the centre-back. The centre-back's brought him down. The ball has fallen fortuitously for him and he's just stuck his foot out. Somerville, great pressing, winning the ball from Perry NG. Rutter's taking it off him. Bamford chance. Bamford chance. Oh, he hasn't got the pace to get there. The ball from Rutter, he put too much on it. That could have been two. Somerville did exceptionally well, winning the ball off Perry NG. Rutter just put too much on it, and out came Alnwick. That could have been two. Leeds United started really well. Cardiff had barely touched the ball. We've got a goal, which is something we don't tend to do. Gruyev again, stepping in front of his man. Gruyev again! Gruyev! Gruyev! The Bulgarian brute. The Bulgarian brute, Ilya Gruyev. Getting there, winning challenges left, right, and centre. I just want to know where Svetlana is, man. Where's Svetlana? The Bulgarian brute, Ilya Gruyev. That is his name from now on, folks, okay? The Bulgarian brute. If you don't know, get to know. Here's Ampadu. Into Gruyev. This is what I'm saying. Stroud might struggle to get back in, you know, if Gruyev continues to perform well in there. Ampadu doing well at centre-back. And I'm okay with that. It's all... Oh, Rutter's found Firpo. Firpo's touch is really poor, but can he cross it first time? He decides not to. He'll give it back to Kamara. Kamara into Gruyev. Watch this ball up to Bamford potentially. No, Gruyev gives it back to Kamara. Kamara inside to Somerville. This is good football from Leeds. Here's Junior Firpo. Firpo back to Gruyev. Gruyev. Nice little pass into Rodon, and we'll go down the right-hand side now. Archie Gray's come inverted. Here's Rodon. Goes back to Gruyev. Gruyev knitting it all together. Gets it back off Ampadu. I want to know where Jody is, who said that Darko JB is better than Gruyev, by the way. Here's Kamara. Firpo. Goes back to Kamara. Kamara will give it to Ampadu. Leeds United just happy with possession. Oh, Gruyev's just giving it away. Curse to the commentator. Curse to the commentator, but he's won it back. What are the odds of that? Imagine. That's my fault. Jody, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gruyev, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Rutter's done well, though, winning it. Across goes Dan James. Dan James, really good defending from Leeds United. And Dan James has found... Oh, actually, Joe Rolls got there ahead of Bamford. Jody, I'm sorry. Please forgive me, okay? I put the curse of the commentator on him. Chance down this right-hand side for Cardiff. Great challenge for Firpo. He's defending. NG for Cardiff. Gutas. Gutas and McGuinness at the back haven't had or seen a lot of it, at least. Cardiff now with a bit of sustained possession. Firpo goes across. Go on. Oh, he's come inside. That's too easy, Junior. Somerville battles. Rodon got in front of Melier. Melier should have shouted for that. I can't lie. Oh, great block. Great block there from Gruyev. He's took a smack to the face in the process, to be honest. Carlan Grant with the throw for Cardiff. He gives it to the defender, though. Yeah, Melier should have shouted for that, I think. Listen, we've got 2,100 people watching. If you haven't already, smash a like on the video for me and subscribe if you're new. We're on that road to 27k. It massively helps. So if you could do that for me, then please do. Cardiff, no. First bit of possession for them now. You're going to see this in every game that we play, though, right? There's going to be a little bit of sustained pressure in every game. For each side. Goes out to the right-hand side. Firpo has to follow him. Firpo's been done again. We were saying he can defend. He cannot. Ampadu, though, puts it out and clears it. And he'll find Bamford. Bamford's touch is poor. Can't keep it in. Yeah, Firpo, there's 2 signs. He's been beaten twice in quick succession, and that's the only thing with Junior. But you can see there, Farke's giving him some boost. I think Farke knows he's probably lacking in defensive areas. You know what I mean? We as a fan base know that. Little 1-2 and he's left for dead, you know. So that's the only thing with Junior. That's the only thing. But going forward, he's looked really good today. And he was pivotal to the goal. So for me, if you've got credit, I'm not going to come for you. Look at James, you know. And today, Firpo going forward, credit where credit's due. Oh, Rutter's nicked it off him. Rutter's beat 1, he's beat 2. He's still got the ball. He's got to pass to Somerville. Somerville's got to make it 2. That touch is terrible. That touch is terrible. It should be 2-0 to Leeds United. Rutter's done exceptionally well to take it off McGuinness. He lays it on a plate for Somerville, and his touch is terrible. That should be 2-0. Somerville's got to score there. Because you know if he gets that touch right, Somerville scores. The touch is that bad. He actually takes it forward to Alnwick. It's a corner. Leeds United should have 2. Someone keeps banging on my door. Set it up, Kamara. Kamara to Gruyev. 1 second, folks. Can you go find out who's at the door for me? No, well, it won't. I'm not sure. It might be a friend. If it's someone for me, just shout me up. Sorry about this, folks. Someone keeps banging on my door. In Zampadu. I know it's my daughter's friends. I thought it was. Rodon. Oh, great little touch around the corner there. There's a chance here for Archie Gray, who was inverted. Can he get across? He's taking it out of play. And it'll be a goal kick. Was it your friend? Oh, okay. She must have known. She must have known I was in. That's why she just kept on banging, man. Nearly knocking down the door. Archie Gray's done well to get in front of Carlon Grant. Rutter, he's had it taken off him, but will win it back. Goes back here to the keeper, Alnwick. Don't forget to smash a like, folks, on the video. Be great if you could do that for me. Here's Dimitri Gutas, lets it roll across. Somerville nearly nips in front of him. Somerville, that's fantastic. Fantastic from Somerville. Winning the ball back off Bowler, and it's ended up being a throw-in for Leeds United. Leeds look on top in this fixture for sure up to this point. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, folks. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Pay your rent, okay? Pay your rent. Firpo with the throw. Somerville's made a run. Don't think Firpo's got the strength to get that ball to him. He's got it to Bamford, who's headed it straight out of play. Good defensive headed from Patrick. Be a throw in them for Cardiff. Barker just giving some instructions from the sideline. NG hits it up forward. Rodon wins the header. It actually bounces fortuitously for Grant. He's lost it though. Firpo flick it up forward. Bamford battling with McGuinness. McGuinness wins the header. Here's Carlon Grant. Gruyev and Kamara both snapping into him there. He's managed to find a pass out here though. Goes out to the right for Cardiff. Cardiff on the attack. Firpo's the man up against Bowler. Bowler, it's a great cross that. What a header by Rodon, because that was landing straight on the number 9's head. It'll be a corner ball. Firpo, could he prevented the cross? I'm not going to dig him out too much, but it's a great cross, by the way. But Rodon with a vital, yeah, maybe he can prevent that cross. He gets beat too easily. It's headed by Rodon though. That's the only thing. Look, Bowler's cut in. Left, there you go. Great header, because that's one all, by the way. Unless Melier makes a great point blank save, but that is That's a great header. Here's the corner. Well defended by Ampadu. It comes out though. Terrible strike there from number 16 of Cardiff, and it'll be a goal kick to Leeds. Jivan Dawson says, do you think Eminem Bamford's form will last? He's streaky. He's streaky. He scores in bunches. He scores in bunches, doesn't he? But listen, while he is, I'm happy. It's 3-3. That's all I'm saying. Long may it continue. Look, he's done it in the Premier League. Why can't he do it in this division? Maybe he can. 3-3. And I think we're all happy for him. No one wants him to not be scoring. Unless you're an absolute donut, you know. Rodon's taken the goal kick short. And give it into Melier, who will then play it up to Gruyev. Little touch into Rodon. There's Ilian. Switches it back to Rodon. See, I think the centre-backs and the number 6... Oh, great pass from Rodon into James. Can he put the afterburners on? He's give it to Bamford. Bamford's onside. Straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. It should be 2. That should be 2. That's great from James. And do you know what as well? That's great from the goalkeeper and centre-backs and Gruyev. James, I thought Bamford was offside, to be honest. He's got to score. He's hit it with his right foot. Maybe he should have tried to lift it. It's good save from Alnwick. It is a good save. It is a good save, just as we were praising Bamford. Look, listen, we should be 2 up, at least. You know, some of us had a chance. Bamford's had another bite of the cherry there. I think for me as well, what I just want to say is this is the difference with having Klassen. They're much more confident with Melier's on-the-ball ability because, you know, he's played it with Rodon, Ampadu, then switched it back to Rodon into James, and we've created a chance from that, from building up from the goalkeeper. Here is Rodon into James. James playing inverted. That's a lovely turn from James. He's brought down advantage given though. Here's Firpo. Rutter with a lovely pass out to him. Firpo into Somerville. Somerville's touch is poor as well, but Firpo's pass was fizzed at him. Can't really have a go at him too much there. James as well, by the way. Archie's giving us width and James is inverting and coming inside, which is good to see. Good defending from Kamara there to take the ball away from Bowler, and it'll go back to Melier. Leeds in control. 25 minutes, 1-0 up. We should have 2. Gruyev. Ilya Gruyev to Kamara. And there's Ampadu. Kamara back to Ampadu. Do you think we look a little bit more assured at the back? Or am I just making that up? And on the ball, we do. Gruyev gets it off Ampadu. There is Gruyev again. Yeah, just give it him back. Kamara gets caught on it. Holds off his man, though. Shapes onto his left-hand side. This is good. Rutter makes a run. Oh, it's just missed Rutter and Somerville. Unlucky. Just making some notes for the post-match, folks, if you hear the odd typing here and there. Dan James pressing on Alnwick, which has forced him into a poor kick-out. Gray wins the header, still battling there. It's hooked forward to Carlon Grant, though. Carlon Grant over the top. Ampadu in a foot race. Melier, what are you doing? That's what he's doing. Melier got caught in no man's land for me there. The bounce nearly beat him, but he ended up just heading it and clearing it out of play. At first, when I seen him charging out there, I'm thinking, what are you doing? But he does really well, actually. He does really well. Corner ball to Cardiff. Yeah, if you hear the odd typing here and there, you know why. I'm just making some notes, folks. Okay. Just for the purpose of the post-match, if that is okay. Yeah, corner ball came off of Rodon. Rodon's always complaining, you know, but that's levels, isn't it? It's a good thing that he's always complaining to them, you know, when things aren't going well. He's like, come on. He's got that leadership at the back. Here comes the corner. Yeah, good in the air. Oh, they've won it as well, but it's a poor header actually by Gutas. Goes as far as Bowler. He's up against Graham Firpo. Gray blocks the cross. Well done. I loved how Firpo was behind him, telling him where to go. I'd be like, Junior, have a day off, will you, mate? Don't be telling me how to block crosses, you gimp. Do you know what I mean? Junior, man. Have a day off, broski. Corner ball to come. Well headed by Bamford. He is good in defensive boxes, being that first man, Bamford. Headed down. Oh, bit of miscommunication. Strike. Gran. Oh, always going wide. Always going wide. It looked like it was goalward, to be honest. Put the shits up me a little bit there. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, folks. 2,300. Let's get that to 2,500 live watchers. Be great if we could do that. I think my daughter's just gone out. Millie? Mill! Yeah, she's gone out. Good. Not any good as in get out, but like they've been staying in too much and the mates are all out the back. You know what kids are like? I want to stay in and play on my phone. Melier goes to Rodon. Rodon has space to run into and he's allowed to do that. Cross comes the striker now and he gives it into Somerville, who's Somerville's lost out. The pass wasn't the best. Kamara's done well to cut out the pass. Good little build-up, though, by Cardiff here. Perry and G's got it on the right-hand side. He's done Rutter. He'll put it onto his right. He'll cross it, but that's an easy catch for Melier. And Melier just drops to the ground, nice and smart. 30 minutes played, Leeds 1-0 up. Ball over the top looking for Bamford. Bamford in a foot race, and he's going to get there. This is what Bamford offers us up top. His touch is poor, but he's still battling. It's cleared only as far as Firpo, but he's lost out to Bowler. Bowler, come on, Junior, get back goal side, my son. Kamara, well done, takes it off him with ease. Kamara into Somerville this time. Cree again. Oh yes, it's in the back of the net, and he's onside, isn't he? Yeah, Dan James, it's 2-0. Boom! Get in there, Somerville. It's 2-0. And the Welshman, the Swansea Welshman, Dan James puts it up Cardiff. Get it up, yeah. It is now 2-0. Somerville this time, I'm thinking he's got to score. And somehow gets it through Alnwick and a defender. And James is there to tap it in. The delayed reaction, folks. I wasn't sure that he was onside. He was onside. It's 2-0 Leeds United before half-time. Get in there. This is what we needed. This is what we needed in terms of performances, man. Kamara, great in the build-up to that. Somerville squeezes it through. To be fair, if James isn't there to tap it in, it's going in anyway. Yeah, he gets caught, and it's far too easy for Kamara. Kamara into Somerville. Somerville on his right actually gets through the legs of Alnwick, and Dan James is there to put it in. He came from an onside position. Yeah, easy. Light work, 2-0. Come on! Yes, man, we're coming Ipswich, we're coming Leicester. I love it, man. Get it up, yeah. 2-0. Yeah. It's just nice, man. Yeah, so good. Like, in terms of depressing and nicking the balls off, Firpo's done it there. I think, actually, he's given a free kick. Yeah, he has. Oh. Cardiff, though. Ooh. Oh, look at the speed of James. Speed of James. Speed of Dan James, roadrunner, back in a defensive position there, which has meant that the strike's poor. There's a block on it, and it's going to be a corner ball. But look how much great, almost too far over. But James, using his pace, says, boom, I'm going to defend and help you out there. But listen, just because it's great, any right back would be doing the same. People like to say, well, James always has to help him. That's what your teammates are for. Corner ball to come in. Let's make sure we don't concede before half-time. It's headed by Gutas, but over, and that'll be a goal kick to Leeds. This is so important, this game as well, because we've got 2 home fixtures against Preston and Norwich. I like that we've I like as well that Gruyev's playing and we're having to move things around. Bamford's now getting it, you know what I mean? And I then have to look at Farker and see he always knew, man. It was all part of the master plan. He's the best man for the job. He knows what he's needed to get us out of the division. Wayman's getting giddy, man. We're going to win the league. Yes. I'm just buzzing, man, because this is such an important result. Such an important result, man. And listen, there's a long way to go, so I am getting giddy, but come on. Leeds United 2-0 up inside 30 minutes. Nice. Cardiff have barely bothered us. That's going straight through to Meslier. Meslier has to... He thought he was going to come through to his box, so he's had to use his right foot to clear it. Again, they've lost out in midfield. They're terrible, Cardiff. We're all over them. Now Rutter's getting involved. Oh, he beats 2 men. Good little turn from Perry NG into midfield. There's the ball over to Grant. But of course, who's there? Joe Rodon, the Championship Virgil van Dijk. Gruyev lets it roll across his body. Very smart. Gives it to Meslier. Meslier is now doing Cruyffy turns. Leeds United are loving it. I want a third and I want to hear Ole's. I want a third and I want to hear Ole's. Ampadu, look at this build-up. We're going to score from this. Watch this. The build-up here. This is Farker ball. People told me we played poor football, you know. Where are you? Where are you? Delia Smith settings. Poor football. Terrible manager. Yeah, getting sacked, Fark out and all this. Where are you? Where are you? Delia Smith's coming for you, man. That's all I'm saying. Delia is coming for you. She's been on the line. She's just opened a bottle of Malbec and she's coming. Here's Rodon. Rodon looking for that pass into Bamford. Bamford's going to get there, you know. Rutter! Bamford! Penalty! Are you having a laugh, ref? Bamford has used his striking ability to get in front of his man and then has been brought down. That should be a penalty for me. But listen, Leeds are on top and we're loving life. The Malbec's getting open. Kamara integrate. I want a third and then second half I want to hear hey, hey, hey. Kamara. This is a team in 9th, by the way, who chasing playoffs. Light work. Meslier. What's the possession stats, by the way? We must be nice, is all I'm saying. Meslier goes into Rodon again. Rodon. Oh, James had to check his run. Then Gruyev made a run from deep. Gruyev now. Switch of play. Oh, it's on the button. Firpo. Bamford! Oh! I think he was offside. Alnwick's fuming. What a ball by Gruyev, by the way. Did you see that ball from Gruyev? What a fucking pass. Firpo, lovely little head into Bamford. Bamford with his right foot. He's got to score. He's got to score. It's got to be 3. It's got to be 3, that. I think, look, Firpo, lovely little head, and he's hit it with his right boot. It's the right idea, but it's not on target. It should be 3. Look at that pass from Gruyev, by the way, on the money. And I mean what I say, where we almost look better with the triangle of Gruyev, Ampadu, and Rodon. That's not a free kick. Gruyev's been great this first half for me. Ilya. Jode, where are you again, mate? The Malbec's coming. Where are you? Hey, God. Rodon gets in front of his man. Oh, he's going to pass it to Carlon Grant then. Carlon Grant's not even bothered making the run, so Gray makes light work of it. Gray into Gruyev now, who's popping up on the right back channel to help Gray out. Callum Grant's hurt himself. Ilya Gruyev putting him on the weights. Anyway, here's Dimitri Gutas, 38 minutes, Leeds United 2-0 up. Could have had more. Could and should have had more. Cleared upfield by Alnwick. Gruyev wins the header. Oh, it's Ampadu that time, sorry. They're as good as each other. I can't tell the difference. Here's Kamara. Kamara into Gruyev. Gruyev into James. Good pass. James to Somerville. Somerville's touch has been off today, man. That's a couple of times, you know. Burple wins it again, though, and Somerville will get right side. Somerville is going to go out for a corner. No, he's kept it. It's going to be a throw into Leeds. Leeds are all over them, man. Get me a third before half-time. Here is Gruyev. Burple, challenge, another throw. Burple has played really well going forward. Here's Kamara. Kamara into James. It's been a really good half, this. Could have had more, don't get me wrong. But, you know, we're not perfect. Bamford's not perfect. These things happen. He's great. Bamford over in the right-hand channel. Rutter looking for the runner. Somerville, it's headed out, though. Only as far as Ampadu, though, and he'll give it out to Kamara. Gruyev. There's Ampadu. 5 minutes till half-time. Don't forget to smash a like on this video, folks. We've got nearly 2,400. Please do smash a like on it. Let's get to 2.5K. Here's Gruyev. Gruyev into Rodon. Rodon now allowed to carry it up into midfield. Gives it to Bamford. It's good defending in the end by McGuinness. But Gruyev, oh, look at that delicious little chip out to Gray. Look at that delicious chip out to Gray. Just this is what I'm saying about his foresight, seeing ahead. He's already there, right? If I get this ball, it's going out to Gray. Little dink. There he is again, giving it to Gray. Dan James. Dan James, no one in the box for him, but he's found Rutter somehow. Rutter! Oh, what a strike. Great build-up again. Gruyev, Gray, James, Rutter. Great strike by Rutter. Didn't have to think about it, you see. Good save by Alnwick. Great strike, Rutter. It's just been a great performance so far by Leeds United. Cross. Again, another cross. Here's Firpo. Tries a little flick for Rutter. Sorry, that was Firpo and Ampadu. Here's Rutter. Rutter's in the box. He's trying to beat them all. It's flicked out. Cardiff can't live with us at the minute. They're all over the shop. Honestly, they are all over the shop. Kamara can't keep it in, and it'll be a Cardiff throw. Cardiff cannot live with Leeds United right now. There's the chance for James and the goal, 2-0. Don't forget to hit them likes, folks. There's an injury, I think. They want enough. They've had enough. They're tapping out, man. They have had enough. One of the defenders is on the deck. One of the defenders is on the deck, folks. Bamford and Firpo having a little chin wag. Here was this chance for Bamford. No, he's dived. You know, the penalty shout. He does get wrong side. He feels the touch and just throw himself to the floor. Gutas was the one who sort of in the back. He goes down too easy, does Pat. He does go down too easy, but listen, he's playing well. Leeds could and should have had more, though. I'm not going to come away from that fact. Cardiff cannot live with Leeds United right now. It's been a rather easy plain sailing first half, I think. Captain Joe Rolls is having it to come off. He's had enough, man. Beat. He's had enough. So captain's off. And Colwell will come on. Colwell. There's two of them on the bench, so I wonder if they're the brothers. But Colwell will come on for Cardiff. For Joe Rolls. Minute left of normal time, folks. I need to check the Southampton score as well, don't I? See what's going on there. Come on, Wednesdayites. Come on, Wednesdayites. Can't wait to check the temperature in the chat at half time as well. Obviously, I can't watch it live because you are ahead of me, but I'm excited to see what you folks think. And with the kick-up field, Chester down into Bowler. Goes back to Perry and G, who gives it square into midfield, a bit of space in there. First time they've had any time on the ball, really, Cardiff. Leeds United have been swarming on them. Here's McGuinness into Colwell. Yeah, it's good from Bamford, though. Following the ball, tracking the ball. Gutas. Mate, are you going out? All right, okay. Use the back door, love. Use the back door. Cheers, love. Oh, chance, no. Gray nips in, gives it to James. Can he put the Roadrunner on? Gray's continued his run. Goes back to Rodon and Leeds just take the sting out of it. There's 3 minutes added time. Melier into Ampadu. Ampadu into Kamara. It's a light work for them. He turns and he'll go into Gruyev. Gruyev goes back to Melier. I just think that is actually... I'm not saying drop shot, but I've been really impressed with that. The double... The two midfielders and the centre-backs. Because you're still getting the qualities of Ampadu. Strout's really good as well. I'm just saying I like Gruyev. Yeah, that's a really selection headache, and I don't see him changing it because we know with like, has he settled on the best lineup right now? Do you know what I mean? Or am I getting ahead of myself? But it looks so much more. Bamford and Somerville great up front there, nicking it off, and they can't live with us. Somerville getting it caught under his feet. Somerville's been a bit dodge, but he's winning the ball. Oh, he's fouled there. That's a yellow card. Surely, referee. Well done. Perry NG gets a yellow card. That's him. Got to watch rest of his game now. Just took Somerville out. Maybe the thing is, I'm probably being too harsh on Somerville because of the standards that he's set. And I just think he should have scored earlier on, but he does make the James goal. So I probably am being too harsh. A minute left of the extra time. Set piece for Leeds United. Can we pop it into the box? Cardiff 0, Leeds United 2. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, folks. Nearly 2,500 people watching. Please do subscribe if you're new. It's going to be Firpo who's going to get a chance to whip this one in. It's probably coming in hot. It's coming in hot. You've got Bamford in there, Rodon, Rutter, Kamara, Gruyev as well. Somerville just standing off. Let's make it 3, man. Here comes the ball. It's deep. Oh, Rodon has a chance, man. Rodon sends it back across and Leeds can't get there. 30 seconds left. I'm never confident when Rodon's in the box. Here we go. Firpo. It's a good knock. It's a good knock. He does get a touch on it, but there's no Leeds player there to tap it in. Firpo. It's a great knock, that. Oh, he's got a boot to it as well. Could have been 3. Well, I'm not saying he should have scored that chance, but Leeds could have had 3 goals. They've had a couple of chances, which they've missed. Kamara tries to give it to Bamford, but James getting in the way. There's 48 minutes, and that, my folks, will be half time. Happy days. Let's check the temperature in this chat. I'm really excited to see what you folks have got to say. But Bamford for England, yeah, listen, really, really good half of football. Anne-Marie claps all the way to the bank. We have to be more clinical in front of goal. I agree, Tim, but listen, I hear what you're saying, but it's been good. Yeah, man, we have the best gaffer in the league and the most excited and talented front four, whether we choose to put in that for you. Agree. Vic says, doing well. Can't complain, can you, mate? If we're being totally honest, I think it's been a great half for Leeds United. I think Gruev's been class. Really, really impressed with him. Just my opinion. Yeah, he's been really, really good. Yeah, well, it leaves him on the bench, bro. It leaves him on the bench. I think he's seen more as a 10. And listen, let's be honest, he's had his opportunities in the 10 and is nowhere near come up to what we're seeing from Rutter and Bamford. Really. Just got here. Oh, Richard, how are the goals? My memory is really bad. Bamford, it's well worked from Firpo, actually. I think Somerville's involved as well. It then comes across to Bamford, who has a strike, but is on the deck, manages to get there first, makes it 1-0. The second one again, great work from Somerville. I think it's going in anyway, but it goes through Alnwick's leg and James is there to tap it in. But Leeds could and should have had more. Firpo, Jamie, yet defensively, though, he hasn't. This is the point, but he has been very good. I don't have, I didn't like Firpo, and I'm not having an agenda here, but defensively, he still has a lot of work to do. But going forward has been very good. Very, very good. Darren says we didn't get out of first gear. We haven't really needed to, have we? And yeah, it's good. Gruev and Kamara, really good. Yeah. Again, bang on the money, mate. Do you know what I mean? I think this is what he gives us up top. And I said to you before, you've got McGuinness and you've got Gutas, who, had we have played Pirot and Rutter, I think it's easy work for them. With Bamford, not so much. Cree, his touch has been a bit off, yeah. I think so. Based on what we're used to. Yeah, based on what we're used to. But yeah, Firpo, yeah, listen, no agendas here. I think we've just totally dominated that game of football. Happy days. Really happy days. Let me just remind you folks while we're on, if you do want to go see this silky football live, you can do. $9.95 a ticket for football prizes, the sponsors of the Just Joe football show. You can win 2 times hospitality tickets for you and your partner to go watch Leeds United. It could be your son, it could be your daughter, it doesn't have to be your partner, of course. There are still 17 tickets available, 2 days left on it as well. $9.95, go check it out. Link to that is in the description and you'll be able to see that play live. Halftime right now, Yandy. I'm just going to see what the general consensus is on Twitter. Let's have a look. Crescencio Somerville, an assist, and James goal. We've had it was Firpo, wasn't it, that got the assist for Bamford, I think. Yeah, Jamie, I agree. Yeah, I agree, mate, for sure. So Adam Pope says dominant and controlled, created half a dozen decent chances and so deservedly ahead. Great press, which is something I've made on my notes. We're seeing Leeds win the ball so much at the top end of the pitch, more so than normal, which is good to see. Making hosts look bang average, we are. And I think the key point to think is, as much as I don't rate Cardiff, I did think it would be a lot tougher than it's been. But they are a team, folks, that are in 9th. Let's not rewrite history. People say, yeah, it's only Cardiff. But come on. Bowler showing signs of threat up against Firpo at times, but otherwise little to trouble Leeds. And that is the only threat, it seems. He has cut in a few times, but it's been defended really, really well. What's impressed me is the Ampadu Road on Gruev and Kamara. They've been great. And Gruev, as I've said to you with his passing, he's almost a couple of passes ahead. I see it, like when he's passed into him, he's already on to the next one. And I just love the way that he passes the ball with his left foot. It's a bit of a silky stroke. And yeah, he's been great. He's been great. And Jody told us that JB was better. I got a couple of you, man. Let's say 4-3-3. JB all the time, man. Where are you? We're in settings. Joe, you're playing. That's my brother, by the way. Joe, you're playing Modern Warfare 3 after this game. Dangerous, Dave. Harry, and that's Rambo. But I will come on with you tonight because I'm in a good mood. So yeah, give me a shout after, mate. Southampton, our biggest problem in second. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know they were winning. I need to check the scores on the doors. We will do it, but clearly they are because they're in second, and then Ipswich play tonight as well. Let's have a look at what else has been said from the those on the ground. Joe Donahue says boos from the home supporters at the break. Leeds comfortable in possession have created a fair number of chances, including a few 1v1s for Bamford. 2 goals to the good and good value for it. I'm not so sure, and I'm not saying that Strout's been bad. I'm not saying that. My point is, Farker, if he finds a winning formula, we know won't change it. So he will have his work cut out to get back in, based on the most recent performances. And I've made a note of that, and we'll discuss it in the post-match with the crew that come. My good friend James Marshman says Leeds very good so far, and 2-0 flat as Cardiff, with the hosts not laying a glove on a defence well marshalled by Rodon and Ampadu. Somerville constant threat again. I'm not too sure. Bamford too, yeah. Deserved his goal and given their defence a torrid time. He's back. More of the same second half. He is really, really giving their centre-back something to think about. Phil says boost from the home crowd, which is fair enough, although Leeds have been very good and have done their bit to make Cardiff look very poor. Excellent. Exactly what's needed away from home. Early goal to undermine the low block, then a second to consolidate rapidly. Game management from here. Important. It is important. How will Farker now look to make changes and keep everybody fresh, etc.? Because next week we have 3 games in 6 days. One on the 21st, one midweek, and then one on the 27th. But this is when I come back to Farker for me being the best man for the job in terms of knowing what's needed to get this team out of this division. Please do smash a like on the video. I am just going to quickly jump on just to see how many likes we've got. Hopefully we are close to. We've got 2.3k watching. I want to leak at 1,000 likes. Let's have a look what we've got. Just waiting for it to load. It always takes ages. 1.2k. I can't speak. If I speak, yeah. 84% Leeds say Leeds win. I need to do that. Reading fans have had enough. I don't know if you've seen. The game's been abandoned. The game's been abandoned because Reading have gone onto the pitch mid-game and have refused to come off. Fair play to them, taking the future of their football club into their own hands. We should do that. SJH says great movement on and off the ball. Pat causing them all kinds of problems. Cree needs to sort his touch out. It has been off today. Has been off. How do you pronounce the Cardiff player? NG. Exactly that. Exactly that. I think it's Thai. I think it might be Thai. He might be of Thai descent. I know a few lads that were. They all have NG quite a lot. It could be Thai. He may be of Thai descent. I may be miles off. And just to fact check mine, so if I'm going to check. English professional put and Jimmy his professional debut. He is English, obviously, Perry, but he let's have a look. Where will it say? He was born in Liverpool, England. Perry Tian He Ng. Yeah, that's his full name. I want to know his origin because I'm almost certain it'll be Thai. Does anybody know? Vietnamese. Ah, right. Okay. Vietnamese. Then my bad. His dad's Singaporean. There you go. Thank you. Not quite Thai, but yeah, Perry Tian He Ng. Yeah. There you go. So I wasn't that far away. In England's third tier, Reading fans have stormed the pitch to protest owner Dai Yonggi. Catastrophic mismanagement has seen club twice deducted points this season. Didn't know that. Assistant manager sacked this week as Reading say there's no money for one. What? Wow. Joe, was you ginger when you had hair? No. No, I wasn't. I think it is, bro. I think it is. Definitely is, but maybe I'm wrong. I think it's definitely Perry and G, though. I might be wrong. A few people on Twitter. Very impressive display, tidy on the ball, passes over the top, being good, finding his feet now. This is in response to Gruyev. He's looked great, like Ampadu at the back too, for when Pascal isn't fit. He's got that ability to step out of defence with the ball and play passes through midfield. Big plus for us, exactly. Maybe this means we don't need a centre-back. We just need them full-backs. But, yeah, wonder how Ayling's getting on. Let's have a look. Let's have a look how Ayling and Darko JB are getting on. Of course, SofaScore isn't always a big barometer because it can depend on a number of things. But let's have a look. So, Middlesbrough, where are you? Millwall Middlesbrough is 1-1. I'll share my screen so you can see, folks. Sorry. Here we go. So Luke Ayling, 6.7. Joe Bryan. So that's 1-1. So Luke Ayling's playing at right back as first expected. And if we then just go back and see how Darko JB's getting on, it's 1-1 with Huddersfield and Plymouth. Darko JB 6.6. In the heart of their midfield, though. Good to see. Go on. 1-1. Hopefully they both win. Greenwood assisted. There you go. He's another of ours, right? There you go. So Paddy is back. I think he is, bro. I think he might be, you know. Definitely maybe. That's an Oasis album. But yeah, I'm really impressed with Leeds' performance so far. I think, like I say, he's been great. Yeah, Ethan online. I only watched the game through iffy broken streams, but Gruyev looks really good. I worried when we were playing him as a high 8 that the club didn't know what they were buying. He's much better with more pitch ahead of him as a default. Someone says so good, very high game intelligent, most ball recoveries too as well. This game, he's been phenomenal. Like and dare I say, like Strout's gonna. Well, I've already said it. Strout's gonna struggle, because Ampadu's look fine there as well. And I think I'm not saying that Strout's bad or anything like that, but I just think when he finds a winning formula, it's going to be hard for Strout to get back in. Wanderless, I don't know what based on. What you're basing that on? Is that just a worry? Because you're not basing it on what you're watching, because Cardiff have offered nothing, bro. They've offered absolutely nothing. So I don't know what that's based on. It's probably just your Leeds worry. But yeah, like they've offered nothing. I'll check the XG actually, but let me have a look. Where is it? I always struggle to find it on here. 1 sec. 1.89 to 0.14. So we're good value for our 2-0 lead. They're on 0.14. They've created next to nothing, bro. So yeah, we're totally fine. As I say, Perry and G on a yellow card as well. They've also lost Captain Joe Rawls. So if Meslier, yeah, but it's different in it. Meslier is much more important. This is what people don't understand. A lot of what Ampadu, Rodon, Kamara, and Gruyev, a lot of what they're doing good is a byproduct of Meslier. We don't play as well as that with Klaassen because he's not as good on the ball. But sometimes you have to see this. Meslier is so important to what we do. So yeah, that's just my opinion, though. Everyone's different, man. Everyone's different, but I think, well, it's not nonsense, mate. It's definitely not nonsense, but okay. That's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Please back me up here, folks. If you think Klaassen's as good as Meslier on the ball, you smoking green. Definitely not. Agendas will agenda. Right, let's have a look at the rest of the scores on the doors in the league. Do you know what? If Meslier if Klaassen was as good, then he'd be playing. Klaassen's terrible on the ball. Do you know what I mean? He goes long. We don't like that. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you very much. Just looking at the rest of the scores on the doors then in the league. fishing and you're biting. Probably, Babs, probably. You know that. Classen's third choice for a reason. Yeah, definitely. So Coventry beat Leicester, of course. Birmingham beating drawing 1-1, sorry. Leeds 2-0. Huddersfield 1-1. Millwall 1-1. How many draws, man? Preston 0-0. Stoke beating Rotherham. Southampton 1-0. Still tight, though. West Brom 3. Blackburn 0. So come on Wednesday. I do just want to look at the live table. Obviously, this is prior to... prior to the Ipswich game, which I'll be watching later on with a keen eye. You can see here Leeds 4 points now behind Ipswich and just 4 points behind Southampton as well. So yeah, that's positive. You know, if it's 4 points on, it's good. It's good. Yeah, but we don't want a goalkeeper that clears his lines. We don't want that. This is again what I was saying, Bob. He enables the two centre-backs to play how we want to play. We don't want a goalkeeper that oofs it long. You might like it, but we don't want that. We are just waiting for the game to get back underway. Klassen is a better passer. No, he's not. I'm not even. We'll stop talking about it now anyway, because agendas will agenda, but he's definitely not. Anyway, we are back underway. The lads will be out soon enough. So just bear with us 1 sec. How do we see the second half going, folks? Let me know your score predictions. Will we get any more? Fan has died at the Reebok. Really? No, well, you're wrong though, bro. Klassen is not a better passer than Melier. Honestly, I think it's mad. No, you're right. It doesn't mean it's an agenda, bro. You're right. You're right. You are right. I take that back. Right, we're back underway for the second half, folks. Let me just start my timer. Let's go Leeds United. Currently 2-0 up. No changes, as you would expect. Nothing to change at this moment in time. Just setting up my screen again so it's all viewable. Here we go then, or listenable. Somerville, back to Ampadu. Looking for Bamford. It's cut out, though. It'd be interesting to see what Bullet, the coach of Cardiff, has got as a plan to counteract what Leeds were doing. Kamara into Gruyev, and Gruyev starting as he means to go on with an absolute heat seeker of a ball over to Dan James. Dan James brings it down. Will he go for the cross? He is now. It's crossed in. Rutter, how have you missed, man? Gray keeping it alive. Rutter comes from an offside position, I think. Yeah. That heat seeker from Gruyev. He's my man of the match so far. First minute, heat seeker, straight over. Have that. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable, Jeff. Goal kick taken by Alnwick. And Gray wins the header, as does Fairport. It's in midfield now. Grant's lost out to Rutter. No, he's managed to keep hold of the ball. Great press from James. Although they've beaten that press, there could be a chance. Was great press. He just couldn't get in there. The ball's through. Rodon, of course, just takes it off him, as does Rutter. This is good. There has been a change for Cardiff's. Rinamoto's come on. Cianopsis. Gray loses out. Be careful, Gray. Cleared though by Ampadu. Have that. Upfield you go. Bamford's going to battle with McGuinness. Does well, does Bamford, but McGuinness does come out of it with the ball. Rinamoto into Grant. Grant's passed it into Gruyev. Gruyev, little touch into Rodon, and Leeds back in control of the ball and possession. Here's Rutter picking it up in between the lines. Rutter, shape of his body, gives it to Somerville. Somerville, touch. Goes back to Kamara. This is good from Leeds. Fairport's free. Decides not to pass it, though. Kamara cuts back onto his right. Gives it into Gruyev. Gruyev will touch it into Rodon, and Leeds will restart and go again, man. Here's Ampadu. Ampadu into Bamford, who's done great movement from Bamford. Just popped up. I thought, surely he's come on from an offside position, but he never. Rodon Great work from Rodon, taking it away from the striker. Rodon into Bamford. Bamford probably should have let it go straight to Firpo, but it was a good touch to get it under his control, but his pass was poor. Great challenge from Ampadu, and Leeds United will come again. Easy. It's light work, man. Here's Kamara. Ampadu into Rodon. Leeds just keeping all the possession. Gruyev now right of a back three almost. Gives it into Rutter. Rutter's trying to turn. He's done him as well. Look at that from Rutter. Draws the foul. Give him a yellow card as well. He's so good, Rutter. Rinamoto had hold of him and he just said, mate, you're not getting me. We look so much better with Rutter in the 10 and Bamford doing his business up top. Do you know what I mean? Pirro will struggle now to get in the side, but listen, 12 million as a bench option ain't too bad, is it? Kamara, bit of a poor touch, still tries to find a ball out to James. Kamara wins it back though. Gruyev lets it go across his body. Nice little pass there into Rodon. I was looking for Firpo, and it's a lovely pass from Joe Rodon. That then ball playing abilities. He's the championship Van Dijk. Here's Firpo. He's picked out Bamford. Bamford touch back to Somerville. Oh, Somerville just wide. Just wide. It should be 3. How have we not scored 3, 4, 5 today? Firpo, great. Look at that. He's picked out Bamford. Nice. Bamford lays it off to Somerville. And you're expecting Somerville to find the back of the net. I can't lie. Oh, Somerville could have made it 3. But props again to Junior Firpo. And I almost feel bad now that I'm saying go get another left back. But of course we do, because defensively. But Firpo, if he can stay fit, yeah, maybe apologies. Apologies in order. Firpo here, though, he's going to be tested now, though, defensively. They're going to try and get the ball out to Bowler. But Leeds United have forced them back with the press. Bamford. We have been much better in the press today as well than we usually are. And a lot of that will be like Bamford leading it, you know. Oh, what a challenge that is from Ampadu. James battling, Kamara battling, Gruyev battling. They've not got a minute on the ball. Love this from Leeds United. James going across as well. This is much better. On the ball and off the ball. Like, this is Farker ball, folks. Look, Ampadu wins it, gets it back off Somerville. Look at this. Great football again. Defensively, on and off the ball. Leeds United in complete control. Constant moving parts. Firpo back to Ampadu. There's Rodon free. Everyone's free. He's being engaged now, but no doubt will be able to pick a Leeds United body with his pass. Gray wants it down the right-hand side. Gruyev tells him to go back to Ampadu, and Ampadu will now give it Gray. Just so much better from Leeds United. Gray back to Rodon. Maybe... I think we've settled on our best team, you know. Just the way it's set up. I know it's... Well, I keep saying I know it's Cardiff. We're away at Cardiff where we never do well in the 9th. Making it sound like they're dross. We're making them look dross. You know, every week we've gone, yeah, it's Peterborough. Yeah, it's, you know, whoever we beat. Who did we beat last time? 3-0. Birmingham. And there is a point in that, but this is a Cardiff side that 9th. So I think we do need to give credit in this one. We're making them look like a Birmingham. You know, I'm really impressed. I think it's been a great performance. Ampadu, I nearly lost it, but then boom. Somerville beats his man. Somerville tries to give it to James. Good work from Somerville, but couldn't pick out his body. Here's Carlon Grant, Gruyev and Gray chasing him down. Ilya Gruyev continues to go. Look at that. Great work from him. Great work from him. Oh, he's won the ball. Oh, my God. That is dirty. Ilya Gruyev runs after and just takes it off Grant, keeps it in, rolls it under his foot and gives it to James. Unbelievable. Gruyev, man. What do we call him, people? The Bulgarian. Bulgarian brute, man. Ilya Gruyev in the building. The Bulgarian brute, man. I'm telling you. I'd love to see it. I can't lie. It's been a fantastic performance from our man, Ilya Gruyev. Melier has it back. What was the Bulgarian brute's name? I forgot his name. I forgot his actual name. That's going to do my head in. Someone let me know in the chat the guy's name. I forgot it, man. That's mad, isn't it? How can I forget that? What was his name? Oh, man. That's going to do my head in. I have to find this out. But Leeds are on the attack. Kamara into Bamford. Bamford is beaten to the ball, but it'll be back with Ampadu, who will go back to Melier. What was his name? Not Miro. That might be what he's called. Rusev, man. Rusev and Lana. What was I called it? Oh, nearly a ball through to Bamford, but it's cut out. Rusev. Ball up to James. Cross. It's a good knock, that, and it's flicked on by NG, and it'll be a throw-in. $2,396 watching. Keep smashing them likes up for me, please. And subscribe if you are new as well. Firpo's going to take this for Leeds. 55 minutes on the clock, 10 minutes played. Time flies when you're having fun. Leeds United are 2-0 up. Keep me up to date with that Southampton score. Come on the Wednesdayites. And Sunderland a little bit later on as well. Up the Mackhams. Firpo with the throw. Takes the throw into Kamara. Kamara touch back to Firpo. Good. Firpo tries to give it him back, but it's wrong. And Ampadu comes away with it. And then Rutter has somehow passed to himself. That's what he does. Gruyev nicks in front of his man. Look at this from Ilya. Gives it into Somerville. Somerville wants to... Oh, he's found Rutter. Touch back. Lovely football from them two. He's got to cross it. Oh, them two in training must be a joy to watch, by the way. Rutter and Somerville in training must be a joy to watch. It's passed into Rutter. He flicks it up in the air for Somerville, and Somerville hits it on the volley. But look at that. There you go, mate. Bang. I mean, he should probably cross it, but them two in training must be a joy to watch, with Nonto as well. I can imagine they're just unreal. But yeah, they're just like playing on the park with kids at times. The league's too easy for them. Back to the keeper, Alnwick. Bamford engages his passes into midfield, which, of course, Ampadu gets in front of his man, but he has managed to pass a ball out to Collins, the left back. Across comes James. No foul. James. Gray. Oh, there you go. Taking it off him. He's fallen to the floor. He wants a free kick, but Ilya Gruyev just passes it nice and calmly into Rutter. And there's Dan James. Dan James. Back to Rodon. There's Gray. Great pass from Rodon into the path for Gray to run onto. That's what you want. Gray tries a cross up to Bamford. It's headed by McGuinness. Then Gutas. Why didn't the keeper come? Gruyev doesn't let the bounce beat him and gives it to James. James back to Gray. Just Leeds, just constant pressure, constantly on the ball. It's a really complete performance for me, folks. Gray into Rutter. Oh, look at him. I mean, he's just... Farker will be fuming with him. He's just done a little Cruyffy and put it out of play. You know what Farker's going to be doing. Farker will be raging right now. But listen, we like that, don't we? We're fans. We like that shit. Anyway, they've taken the throw. It's cleared forward. It comes off a Cardiff. No, a Leeds body. It came off Somerville's back, so it will be a throw. going to be a throw for Cardiff. Coming up to the 60th minute, folks. It's been such a good afternoon for Leeds. Long may it continue. It's sent upfield. Who wins the header? It's won by a Cardiff body. Gray. Well done, Gray. Well done, Gray. Getting away from Carlon Grant. Beautiful from Gray. Gives it into Dan James. And there's Kamara. Back to Dan James. It's just Leeds all the way. We love it. Back to Gray. Light work, Gray. What a pass into Dan James. That is Dan James again. Oh, it's off the crossbar. He's got to look for the cross. He's trying to lift it over the keeper. Shout out that Archie Gray, please. You know, I'm careful. I don't want to shout him out too much because people know I love him and therefore question it. But Gray with a lovely lifted ball over to Dan James, and Dan James goes for the strike. Maybe should have tried to cross it for Bamford, but he hits the crossbar. He put too much on it though. Wasn't delicate enough, was it? But yeah, Leeds United. Look, what I will say, we need to be a bit more clinical now. 60 minutes. Let's get another. Start making some changes, because if they do get one, it puts the shits up us. I'm not concerned that they will. Firpo's just fouled on Bowler. I'm not concerned that they will get one, but if they do get one, then it's a bit of a worry. Where's that just gone? I've just put it in and it's gone. Can I just throw it? I've just put it in. What the hell? Oh, it's there. Bloody sat on it. Not know how that happened. Cardiff playing out from the back. Here's Perry and G. He's pulled him back. It's another free kick. Gruyev with a professional foul just pulls him back. Luke's going to be joining us at full time as well, along with I think Andrea and Lockie might be busy. I've sent it out to a few people, Chris Kelly, Evie, and that. So don't forget, when this game finishes, we'll have a live instant match reaction. Passed into Carlon Grant, who turns. Oh, it's such a poor pass, and it's a throw-in. This is really poor from Cardiff. But look at this pass from Gray, by the way, into James. They're just showing us that again. Great work from him. We've made them like this as well. I think we need, because I think as a fan base, sometimes we don't give credit. Oh, it's only this, it's only that. We've made them look ordinary today. Rutter, again, great work. Ball over the top, looking for the runners. Somerville in behind, and G. Can he get there? And G, he's under pressure. What will he do with it? Oh, he's done well, actually. He's done Somerville. He's done really well there. And they have a chance here, Cardiff on the break. They've switched it out to Rinamoto on the left. Collins, sorry. He gives it to Gutas. Bamford doing well. Pressing as is Somerville. Perry and G gets wrong side of Somerville. Somerville not giving up the chase, which means he has to go backwards. Cardiff having a little bit, 5 minutes here. I mean, they're not doing anything with it, but they're having the ball. Rinamoto brought on at half time. Carlon Grant drops in for him. He's got Collins to the left. Leeds look good in a defensive setup here. Looking for the switch in behind Firpo. Too much on it. Too much on it, and it'll be a goal kick to Leeds United. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, folks. Subscribe to the channel. Get your comments in, and, of course, hit that notification bell. Upfield it goes from Firpo. It's headed by, I think it was Gutas, and it's back with Collins. Firpo, though, over in the corner now. Puts it out for a throw. It's going to be a throw taken by Cardiff. 62 minutes on the clock. Throw from the right back, and G. It's dealt with by Leeds and Kamara, but they've somehow managed to wiggle out of it. Takes a strike, and it goes way wide, and it'll be a goal kick to Leeds United. Leeds United just asserting control. I think it was the substitute, Caldwell, with the strike. He's on the deck. So while there's a break in play, folks, let me remind you, of course, again, of our fantastic sponsors. It is, of course, football prizes. Link in the description. You can win 2 times hospitality tickets for Leeds versus Preston. 17 tickets available. That might change by now unless I refresh, but make sure you check them out, folks. Okay. Link is in the description. He's still on the deck. He's hurt. Let's check the temperature in the chat. Southampton now 2-0 up, says Ian. There you go. Mighty Leeds coming good. Yes, we are. West Brom 3-1 up as well. Completed it. Gruev's complete tilt. Gruev's been pretty solid most games. Who's saying Gruev's been bad? Oh, wow. 100% need a third. Could do with someone. Yeah. One good game and everybody lose. I would say 2, mate. I would say 2. There you go. West Brom 4-1 up. Yeah. So still a little break in play here. Really happy with our performance. Same. It's been really good. Colwell's back up on his feet now. It's 4-1, is it? 4-1, I think, to West Brom. Good performance against Blackburn. Blackburn going in the opposite direction. I did think West Brom would win. But I think, what have we got? 6 points on them, as you were. I think we need Sunderland, obviously, to drop points. Remember, we've got Southampton last game of season at Ellen Road, by the way. Imagine that. Imagine that. Here's Ampadu into Kamara. Don't forget as well, folks, after this, we have a live instant match reaction. So I expect all 2,500 of you to go straight on over there. You don't even need to change your TV sets or anything. What happens is there's a redirect on. It'll take you straight on over. Here's Rutter. Rutter back to Rodon. Rodon goes into Ampadu and Kamara. And then look at Gruyev, always on the move. Firpo challenge, but keeps it in for Leeds United. Then Kamara will pick it up in the left-back spot, gives it to Ampadu. Rodon shapes. Ampadu decides against it. Oh, no, he has given it in. No, he's given it Melier, my bad. Melier looking to go long into James. James keeps it in, and Rutter's put on the weights, but Gray wins it back. There's Bamford. Bamford into Kamara. The pass is short, but he manages to find Firpo. Somerville, go. Will Firpo try a cross potentially? There's the angle for it, but he goes back to Kamara. Kamara just outfoxes in there. Lovely little touch. Somerville in the central space. Give it to James. Pass the ball sometimes, Cree. Could he give it to James? He could have given it to Gray. Gray's got the ball from Rodon, though. Gray shaping to get round Grant. He's crossed it. Bamford gets across his man. It's cleared, though, by McGuinness, and it'll be a throw into Leeds United. I feel like we could have created a chance they had. Somerville. How's everyone's thoughts on Gray anyway today? Still want him in centre midfield, or is he doing all right for you? He's done all right against Carlon Grant, and which is a good player, especially at this level. Here is the throw from Gray. Gray crosses it first time. McGuinness heads it out only as far as Kamara will take it down. He should have hit it, man. I wish he'd hit it sometimes. It was on the bounce. Rutter tries a little deft chip. It's going to fall for Somerville, who touched it into Bowler's path, and Firpo's chasing now. This could be a chance for Cardiff on the counter. Great look. Great defending, man. Everyone's back. A sea of white shirts. It was like Bielsa-esque then. And the strike from Caldwell is so poor, it just goes way over. Firpo was chasing back. He wasn't at fault, by the way. The strike from Caldwell's poor. Ampadu and Gruyev getting back to defend, and his strike's so bad. 23 minutes left, folks, in this one. Leeds United comfortable. A shot at goal for Cardiff at least, but piss poor performance. But a lot of that's down to Leeds United. Melier goes in to Ampadu. Ampadu into Somerville. Somerville has a chance to turn. Bamford leading the line, just checking his mirrors, seeing he's onside. He is, but it goes back there to Ampadu. Gruyev picks it up in midfield. And there's Ampadu. I just think with Gruev, Ampadu and Kamara, although Ampadu's playing in at centre-back, it gives so much for the midfield to think about because Ampadu's not scared of just popping in there. Rutter, first time pass over the top to Firpo. What a ball. What a ball. Firpo's touch is poor. He was actually offside, but what a ball that was. What a ball. So it's going to be a free kick for the offside. Bullet and Farker having words there. I'm not sure what about. Farker will be buzzing. He knows how important this game was. It was an important game. Not over yet, but I'd be very surprised if we didn't take maximum points from this position. Collins back to McGuinness. McGuinness into Grant. He's got nowhere to go. Has to go back to his keeper. Good pressing again from Leeds United. It's cleared up field. Straight through to Ampadu. Just heads it back to Melier. Nice and comfortable, as you were. As you were. Melier decides to go long this time. It's headed out. Ampadu into Rutter. Rutter flicks it up to Somerville. It's cleared though by Bowler and it'll be a throw into Leeds United. 20 minutes left. I'm dying for a piss as well. Didn't go at half time, did I? Because I had no half-time chatters on, so I have to just push through. Firpo with the throw. Takes it into Somerville. Gives it him back. Somerville almost gets dispossessed, but thankfully goes through to Ampadu. Here's Rodon. Ampadu carries it into midfield. He passes poor, but Rutter's probably going to get there. Wants a foul, doesn't get one. Cardiff on halfway, then Rutter gets back up and just chases down the ball, as does James, and they have to go back again to Cardiff. It goes all the way back to Alnwick. Put a bit of pressure on him, Bam Bam. He has done. He's chipped passes forward. That's meat and drink, that. Meat and drink, easy peasy, lemon and squeeze it. Here's Gruev. Gruev into Great. Goes back to Rodon. I just feel like it's just been so easy today. And this is a really impressive performance. We'll put a bit of a clinic on. I know it's only 2-0, but Cardiff haven't got near us all afternoon. Firpo into Gruev. Gruev, Somerville. Somerville goes back to Ampadu and then Kamara picks it up. Kamara back to Ampadu. And Rodon. Just light work, folks, man. It's like a training pitch performance, this. Ampadu. I just give it to Firpo. Poor pass and it's cleared up field. Bamford, great again, and Leeds United have come away from it. Here is Paddy Bamford. Can he pick out a pass? Somerville's made the run. Gray's to the right of his picture, as is Kamara. Gray goes further to the wing, then Kamara passes him the ball. Gray back to Kamara. Bamford, look at his movement. He hasn't stopped. Kamara into Rutter, gets it back. Kamara, have a go. Gives it to Somerville. Advantage given for the foul on the edge. Somerville cuts in on the right. Gives it to Rutter. Rutter cannot finish his dinner. Too much time to think about it, man. He's laid off. You can see he's thinking, right, I'm going to bang this. I'm going to bang this. Lays it off. Buff. Out of the bloody stadium. Great move from Leeds. Lays it off. Look at that. My God, it's nowhere near the corners or anything. It's straight down the middle and about fucking 50 foot in the air. He cannot finish his dinner when he has too much time to think about it. A little bit like Bamford. If Rutter could finish, right, this guy would be £100 million player. I don't even think it's that wild to say, especially with the inflated prices. He's insane. That price that we picked him up for, if he can start to finish, we're going to make millions. Millions, I tell you, millions. I want to be a millionaire so freaking bad. Big shout out, Hassan. Ball over the top here. Looking for Firpo. It's cleared. Baller puts it out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Leeds United. Less than 20 minutes left now. Can we get a third? I want us to get a third. Firpo's going to take the throw. Kamara is an option. Bamford, run into that space. Bam, bam. Come on, Firpo. Gives it to Somerville. Somerville, touch to Firpo. Rutter. Oh, he's beat his man. Bamford's going to get there. Give it, Bamford. Oh, the pass from Rutter. Just too much on it. It was great. Great chance, though. Kamara tries to bring down his man. Oh, look at that challenge from Gruyev. I don't see how that's a free kick. He's getting a yellow card for that. What for? I do not know why Gruyev's been given a yellow for that. He wins the ball. There's your man getting away. It's not. Why is that a yellow card? Can someone explain that to me? He's gone to ground, but he's won the ball. He's not even touched the man. It's a yellow card. It's the wrong decision. Gruyev gets a yellow card. Total wrong decision. Yeah, he's gone to ground, but he's won the ball. That's not a yellow card. It's not even a foul, if we're being honest. Poor refereeing. Substitution coming for Cardiff. Off comes Bowler. Had a few little fighters against for poor first half, but outside of that, nothing. Tanner's coming on for Bowler on the right-hand side for Cardiff. The dogs have chewed that to bits, man. Do you remember these? Bottle openers. Not working. Cross. Headed by Gruyev. And then Rodon mops up as well. Puts it out for a throw. 15 minutes left, folks. Leeds 2, Cardiff 0. It's going to be a throw-in. Tanner's first involvement. Oh, that's a good ball in that handball. It's good defending though. Look, 4 white shirts. He's got nowhere to go. He's managed to go all the way back to the centre-backs. There's a good ball. It's headed on though by Rodon, Mr. Consistent, Mr. Virgil van Dijk. Is that good? Jakob Mate's come on as well. I wasn't aware of that. Did he come on at half time? I missed that. Bamford chasing down Collins. Somerville has a chance to run at the fullback now. He's got Kamara inside. You know he's just going to continue going with the ball though. Bamford looking to move. There's Kamara. You've got to pass it. His pass is poor. Somerville's not been at his best today, and with 15 minutes left, I would bring him off for Jadon Anthony. Just my opinion. We've got 3 games in 6 days soon, so let's make some changes, Daniel. There's a cross from Tanner. Again, Rodon just there, winning the ball. Cardiff starting to throw things at it, though. So, you know, if legs are dropping, then make some. Do you know what I mean? Chance. Oh, Melier, easy save in the end. Cardiff are starting to get some joy. So, do we make changes? Potentially. Just to get some fresh legs out there, because the levels dropped a little bit from Leeds United. So be proactive, not reactive. Do you know what I mean? And that's where I think sometimes Farker can let himself down. Is being reactive as opposed to being proactive. So if legs are dropping, if levels are dropping, then make some changes, because you've got players on the oh, chance here for Rutter. Bamford's lifted it over the top. Rutter! Oh, it's over. Rutter almost scores by chipping Alnwick. Unlucky Rutter. But this is the thing. It was a good effort. He didn't have time to think about it. Look, Bamford tries to flick it over the top. It actually comes off a Cardiff header. Didn't have time to think. Over the top. Great save, Alnwick. Get a bit fortuitous there, Leeds United. Rutter almost puts it in the back of the net. But it's a good save, and it'll be a corner to Leeds. Just as the level had dropped, we get a corner. Happy days. Somerville to take. Going to go into the box. Oh, Ampadu nearly underneath it. Rutter tries. They want a penalty. Referees, give it! Yes, penalty! And surely that'll be 3. Rutter gets there ahead of the centre-back and he's brought down. He looks like he might be crying. Let's not have that, Rutter. No, he's laughing. He's laughing. Who takes it? Somerville. Somerville scored the last one. Somerville's got to take this. 3-0. This is a definite pen. It's a pen. Rutter gets there ahead of the centre-back. Referee waited for any type of advantage, then blew to the spot. It's a penalty. Get in. Can it be free? If you have a look, it's a great cross from Somerville, headed out by Rodon. Rodon headed it out. Rodon knew there was going to be a pen. Rodon headed this out. Rodon headed it out. Yeah, it's a pen. It's a pen. McGuinness has brought him down. And it's going to be Somerville. And now he's on pens. It's got to be 3-0, surely. Please, Somerville, just kill this game and then Farker will make his changes. Do you know what I mean? Somerville straight down middle, I'm going. Somerville. Oh, he's hit the post. Somerville's hit the post. What a knob. Oh, it's good. Well, I can't say it's a good pen, but he's hit the post. Oh, Alnwick, no chance, but it's hit the post. Should be 3, shouldn't it? Rodon's fuming. The thing is, you've always got the angle of Rodon. So the standards Rodon sets are unbelievable in that dressing room, I think. Another chance or he's offside. It should be 3. To be honest, it should be 3, 4, 5. I can't lie. And if that's Bamford, we're fuming. But Somerville's got plenty of credit in the bank. But yeah. So next penalty to take, it gets changed, I think. Do you think? It looks that way. It should be 3, man. I wanted to... Oh, well. 10 minutes left. Still comfortable. It's got to be finishing them, though. 6 yards. Oh, Bamford and Somerville look battling. That's not a free kick. How? He was already on the floor. That's so annoying. Don't forget, folks, 10 minutes left. Straight after this game, we have a live instant match reaction. We'll go straight on over. You don't need to adjust your TV sets. There's 2,600 people watching. Stay where you are. Straight after this, we have a live instant match reaction. Love you all to join us there. Myself, Luke, Joe, and many others, depending on who comes into the show. 10 minutes left, and it'll be Collins to take the throw, and he gives it into Mark McGuinness. McGuinness on loan at Coventry last season, I think. Something like that, anyway. He was somewhere. McGuinness goes back to the goalkeeper, Alnwick. And there's Gutas. Gutas, I mean, up there, like, in terms of interceptions and that, really good centre-back at this level. Not today. Leeds have made Cardiff look ordinary. They're throwing everything at it, though, and here's Collins, the left-back. He's looking for a cross-up to Jakob Mete. He wins the header, but Firpo's there, just brings it down. Kamara into Somerville, back to Firpo. Nothing drastic, Firpo. That's it. Just clear your lines. Well done. Looks for Bamford. More so just to clear his lines. Gutas shows too much of it to Somerville and wins as a throw-in. Well done, Cree. Well done, Bamford. Good performance from all today. Somerville not at his best, but he's set standards that are unreal, aren't they, to be honest? So he should have definitely had a goal today, I think. There's the touch in the first half. There's the penalty as well. So he should have definitely had one. And listen, Leeds, if we were 4-5, if we were 4-5, you couldn't complain, Cardiff fans. Do you know what I mean? We've been that good. We're put on a clinic today. Not really got out of second gear, really. We're not playing like amazing. Does that make sense? So, yeah. Maybe this is the winning run that sees us get top 2. Start of. Gruyev, great work in the centre of the park. Gives it into James. I would like to see some changes, though. Do you know what I mean? We're now on 9 minutes. Great pass out to him. Great. That's a lovely knock. Oh, that was such a good knock by Archie Gray. Gutas cleared it, though. Last-ditch stuff. That's a free kick, Ref. How is that not a free kick? Dan James has put it through Collins' leg, being cleared out, and the referee's not give a free kick. What's going on there? Ball looking for Jakob Mete. Melier comes out and clears his lines. And it goes out for a throw. That's totally fine at that pace. We're just making changes for change's sake, but at 2-0. See, the thing is, had the penalty gone in, he'd have made changes. You know what I mean? Am I just whinging for the sake of whinging, though? Probably. We ain't got a game for 7 days, but I'm more thinking about the fact we've got 3 in 6 days. Here's Grant. Dan James stands him up, goes back to McGuinness. Gutas. His centre-back partner gets it off him. Comes up to halfway. It's into midfield. Tanner. Cardiff. A little bit of possession for them now. If they were to get a goal late on, I'd be raging, you know. Because they don't deserve Jack. And it'd also put shit suppers. And we've got like 7 minutes plus added time. Somerville comes across, doing his defensive duties, does really well as well. Well done, Cree. Keep hold of that ball. Great work from Crysencio into Firpo. Firpo, give it him back, please. And he has, and he's going to get there. Ooh, good defending by Gutas. Nearly knocked it round him there, Somerville. But really good defensive duties from Cree. One of the things Ben Jacobs mentioned on the stream yesterday, how exemplary his attitude had been during the summer as well, which is unreal. And goes against everything that Jesse said about him and everything a lot of us thought. There's a change coming here. It's going to be Sam Byram coming on for Junior. Sam Byram's on for Junior. Get some minutes in the legs. Junior, great performance. Well done. Defensively still, you know, but today going forward, key. Give flowers where they're due. Firpo probably struggling to make 90 minutes, so I think fair enough. Great performance, and it gives Byram some minutes in the leg. Well done, Junior. Byram to take this throw. Goes long, looking for Bamford. Nearly rolls Gutas. Oh, Rutter, get up, man. Sit his head. I guess it's because it's hit him in face, protocols and all that, but... While we've got Rutter down, let's check the temperature in the chat. Crazy Nova subs, no, yeah. Win is a win, but we want champagne football. Stop it, unambiguous. Cardiff are surprisingly limp. No, we're making them look like that, Stephen. We're very good. How can you compare Cardiff's defensive team in 9th with a Sheffield defence who are 23rd? Yeah, that's true. Have Leeds taken the foot off the gas? I wouldn't say so. Oh, look, we're still somehow finding negatives. Stop. We're taking negatives, and don't forget Southampton are at home. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why we're comparing that result. Yeah, but why are you even talking about that, though? This is the point. We're winning 2-0, and it's like, oh, yeah, well, Southampton put teams... So we put teams to bed at home as well. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why we're even talking about it. Middlesbrough 2-1 up. You know, back, yeah, doing well. I genuinely don't even know why we talk about it. But listen, it's your prerogative. You want to sit and say, oh, well, they're winning 4-0. We'll beat Watford 4-0. You know, we beat Thingy 3-0. We also do this. We're away from home in a place where we never do well, and we're winning 2-0. Jaden Anthony's coming on. Piro's coming on as well. Getting some extra instructions from Daniel Farker. Rutter will be allowed back on the pitch. We've got 4 minutes left to play. Cardiff now on the ball. Here's René Mortar for Cardiff. We don't want them to be scoring now, do we? Not a chance. Somerville defending, but he's been beaten a little bit too easy. Must have took a flick in the eye. Get up and get back in your defensive duties, please. Bamford's gone and helped out in his place. Love to see that. Cardiff playing some all right stuff right now. Oh, chance. Watch the Collins. Watch Collins. Good turn by Tanner. Strike. Oh, it's cut out. And that's well blocked there from Melier. Tanner gets the ball off the keeper. They're going to try to take this corner quick. Time is running out. Grant does really well. Gives it to Tanner, who schools Bamford, but great block by Ampadu. Gets out, and it'll be a corner ball. They've taken it short. There's the cross. Rutter, though, brings it down, and he's hit it first time. And Dan James, Mimi, he's going to get there, surely. Oh, they've tackled each other. Dan James has to score. Is he going to pass it to Somerville? He is. Somerville, it's a tight angle. Can he pass it to Bamford? He's let it run to Rutter. Gio Rutter scored to make it 3. Southampton have only scored 1 more than us, and they're at home against bottom of the league near enough. We're playing Cardiff in 9th away, and we've scored 3. How do you like them apples, people? That is a lovely team goal from back to front, And I love that because unselfish from James, unselfish from Somerville, unselfish from Bamford, and said, Rutter, you started the move off, son. You started the move off. Go finish. Cardiff challenging each other. That's the key point. Rutter started the move off. James, look at this. Somerville goes, angle's too tight. Give it Bam Bam. Bam Bam goes, I'll step over it. There you go, Rutter. Rutter turns in man. Gutas, where are you? Gutas, you're one at best in league, aren't you? Bam, 3-0. Get it up, yeah. Have that on your fucking fish and chips. Anyway, we move. Boom, 3-0. Love it, man. Buzzing with that. Come on. That goal's so unselfish. Love it. Rutter starts the move off, man, with the ball up the top. And then, look, there you go. Now I will score. Yes, on his knees, playing the guitar for Bill. He's played the guitar for Bill. My guy. My guy. Rutter's coming off. I love that he's played the guitar for Bill. That is just a touch of class from the young man. Who's coming off then? So we've got Jadon Anthony and Pirro and Nonto coming off. 3 changes, 3-0 up. On 90th minute, it's a bit pointless now, isn't it? But we have scored. We have scored. But another standout performance. Bamford's coming off. Great performance today. Leading the line. Goal scored. Happy days. Could have had some more, but it is what it is. Love to see it. Well done, Bam Bam. Don't forget, folks, straight after this, we will be live. Post-match reaction. Loads to talk about. Put on a clinic away from home. Love it. Pirro coming on. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. We're nearly at 3K live views. Somerville off, Anthony on. Should have had a penalty. Well, should have scored a penalty. Should have probably had one himself, but he set up James. And another good performance. Not amazing by his standards, but another good performance. I just love the unselfishness of that goal, you know. Great team goal because you've got James who passes it to Cree. He then gives it to Bamford who dummies it and Rutter finds the back of the net. And he needed that goal, man. You know? He needed that. So I'm happy with that. There's the changes. So you've got Nonto. Has Nonto? No, Nonto hasn't come on, has he? He's waiting to come on. So you've got Anthony and Pirro. Pirro's in the 9. Pirro in the 9. Pirro in the 9. Rutter in the 10. Love it. He's chasing down Alnwick. Alnwick goes long. We've got 4 minutes added time, folks. Leeds United have put on a clinic away from home. You love to see it. Love to see this shit. Here's Ampadu. Pirro. Could this be a chance for Leeds United? Dan James. Dan James, lovely little ball to the back post for Anthony, but it's headed out by Perry and G. Here's Jadon Anthony keeping it in. There's Kamara, Rutter. Leeds just keeping hold of the ball, man. It's light work, innit? It's light work. Won't be long before full time, folks. Don't forget as well, we'll be live straight after this game. Oh, great work from Anthony on the left-hand side. Free kick given. Preston have beat Bristol City 2-0. That's a turn up for the Bucks. Huddersfield 1, Plymouth 1. Darko JB gets a point in his first start for Plymouth. Love to see it. Middlesbrough beating Millwall. I'd love it if Luke Ayling scored. Let's have a look. Kamara's coming off. On comes Willie Nonto. Isaiah Jones getting that one for them. Birmingham have just equalised versus Swansea. Shackleton's coming on, as is Willie Nonto. Shaq and James off. So Nonto going on the right, I assume, and Shackleton into midfield. Using that squad, I know it's late. Southampton have finished. Southampton are in second. Ipswich, you must. Ipswich, you must. So Nonto on for James and Shackleton on for Kamara. Shaq will probably go into midfield, or maybe he'll go right back and Gray will go into... No, Shackleton's staying in midfield, I think. There's only a couple of minutes left anyway, isn't there? Into the... Yeah, towards the end of the game now anyway. Don't forget, folks, straight after this, we'll be live, okay? Instant match reaction, myself, Joe, there's many others. I hope they're there already waiting in the chat. Because we're going to go... We'll just hit live straight away, okay? So let's get ready. Top tier commentary as usual, Joe. Probably the calmest Leeds match I've ever watched in the past 2 years, without 30 missed chances. Yeah, it's been nice, bro. It's been nice. I can't lie to you. It's been nice, hasn't it? Just put on a clinic from start to finish. And you know what, folks? That is full time. Leeds United have won the game 3-0. We have put on a clinic. Happy days. Now, what I don't want you to do before you go, we will be doing an instant match reaction over on well, stay where you are, because what will happen as this stream finishes, okay, we will go straight on over to the instant match reaction. So I'm just going to set that go live now, right? And what will happen is, as this one finishes, we'll go straight on over there to talk about what was a fantastic win. So I'll see you in 2. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, folks.